This channel does not promote or encourage any illegal activities. All contents provided by this channel is meant for educational purpose only.
Let's have a little bit of this. I get a big Bob Marley joint. Look at this. Here, try this.
Carl, I really don't do this very often.
You're gonna love this. Is dynamite hack. Watch out for this.
Maybe one drag on that.
Say you're in a Caribbean bungalow and you're kind of high. An exotic woman on the bed.
It's a little harsh.
Now, is she just the high-priced whore you asked for? Or is she an assassin?
Here. Cannonball. Right back.
Oh, here's room service. Who ordered champagne?
How should I know?
Exactly. You're baked. You can't remember.
And then one more, he's right on top of Cannonball. Cannonball coming.
Point is, you come out of the John waving this around, nobody's gonna bug you for a tip.
God damn it, I do it every fucking time. Sorry. Oh, shit. Just trim this. Mustachioed. He's a fine mustachioed man. What's going on, misty-eyed girl, free fire, Lola? I'm not going to do a whole roll call here, but what's going on, party people? Let's see here. All right, we'll give it a minute here. Let's play as people are coming in. Let's play little testimony again. We heard from this. It's crazy out of control. Thick, luxurious, out of control. I should try not to wear a hat more often. I got some kind of weird thing going on up front. Well, thank you, misty-eyed girl. I agree with me. Be easy, baby. I got other bitches in the channel. Oh, let me double check my audio's good. Okay, perfect. Cool. I feel like this new microphone, this mic's better, right? Okay. Oh, no. Hat back on. Hat back on. Well, then, in that case, I'm leaving it the fuck off. Don't tell me what to do. Oh, whoops. All right. Yeah, he is. Oh, shit. I almost totally fucking forgot. Damn it. Hold on. It's all right. We got a couple people rolling in anyway here. So let's fucking go. Whoops, wrong thing. Sorry, Charlie. Hold on. Motherfuckers. So Ernie has, where is it? Oh, okay, here. Sorry. So let's go to these comments. I'm not super active on my community page, but I used to be a lot. But if you want to go check it out, go check it out. So can you guys see this? I don't have it up there. Hey, has coffee, aka Stone Vet's duplicitous snatch. What is going on? Hey, thanks for asking, Freedom Fighter. No, he didn't do it. He didn't want to do it. We were out at the lake house. There was a tree that fucking fell onto the dock. It was a bunch of shit. I did a bunch of work for him, and we didn't do it. He had a beer. I was like, hey, instead of the beer, try this. And he's like, which actually is probably pretty good because unfortunately, he had a fall yesterday. But he still wants to try him. And Stella is great today. Reasonably cool. So oh yeah, chalet. Did I say lake house? I meant chalet, motherfuckers. I was joking with my dad. I was like, God, I should never. Because he was talking about, I don't know, just the show stuff, and he's like, you ought to try. And I'm like, I don't have, I have the kind of chat where I said I was at the chalet, and they fucking still make fun of me about it. And he's like, well, it's called a chalet. As a reminder, my dad lived in the projects for a bit in St. Louis. My dad grew up poor, very poor. Rumor has it, what's going on? So, this is from an hour ago. Big Ern, I guess Big Ern is looking to extort me now. We can do this the easy way. It's my choice. Oh, well, thanks for giving me agency, dude. Susie. Yeah, and he did. I couldn't believe how big. I mean, this post, his comment on this, and by the way, this is on my, you can go check it out. It's on my, from last night, the copyright strikes. He's like, I didn't do it. And I immediately posted that it was him, right, who did it. So once again, lying. And then we can go check out the end of the show, but of what I didn't watch what he said afterwards or anything like that. Zippy. What is going on? I really need to hear what the easy way is. Well, I think the easy way is for him to pay me, or him to pay me to pay. I haven't even smoked a fucking thing today. What he mentioned, I could pay him. First of all, what is it? You get blood from a rock? Good luck with that shit. Also, you're literally extorting me, you fucking con. You're trying to extort me, you con man. I'm not giving you shit. I'm giving you two things: this and dick. I'm opposed. Oh shit! God damn it!
I'm opposed to dildos.
He fucking really. I mean, I think what he's gonna say is the easy way is you let me suck that dick, and I'm like, homeboy, no. Oh yeah. No, I know we talked about this the other night. I don't. People are all over this. I mean, the nice thing of me not having to do anything is that there's people all over this shit. There's people all over Big Ern. You're not going to believe who, to include his dad.
It's not about me. It's about my followers. You think about that now, right? You think about that. It's not about me, guys. Not about me.
No.
It's about you. They don't want you to believe. Why? I'll tell you why. Because I'm going to bring Summer Wells home. Like I said in the beginning, I don't give up.
But I ain't say Ernie's involved. I say Ernie was wanting to make a big name for himself. Ernie's always wanting to be something that he can't be. He's always wanting to be a law or wanting attention. He's even hollered he was a bounty hunter and everything else before, you know. Shibley was type, anything you ask him to do, he'd do it.
He'd help you, yeah.
Ernie thinks he's smart.
Yeah, Ernie thinks he's a genius. He just,
yeah.
Ernie.
And if you
Ernie thinks he's the genius. Listen to how much they prefer. Ernie, listen to this. Your brother is in jail for murder, and they prefer, your fucking parents prefer, or at least your dad, and I don't know who that woman is, prefers your brother, dude. That's how big of a shitheel you are. He prefers your brother, and your brother is in jail for murder, dude.
look back in his background, you'll find out what he done when he looked all them wrestlers too.
Yeah.
Like he was a big promoter. He acted like he was a promoter over wrestling. He had these wrestlers that you see on TV, a whole lot of them coming in here, and like he was promoting them. He was going to pay them to come in to that wrestling outfit they had over there. And they didn't have money to pay them with. Ernie's always been, he's always wanting to be something.
Is it Dottie, as in like Dottie, or Doty Redding? Either way. What's up? Oh, I
that it can't be.
But these aren't fucking, I can just bong this up. Yeah, he always wants to be something he can't be, right? Like, let's see here. What's the other thing that he can't be? Oh. Oh, is he an engineering technician at Facebook Security? Oh, that's interesting. Owner and CEO of Lightning Tiger. Oh, okay. I know this is older. Says he lives in New York. The governor of fucking KY. No, I can't. I mean, in some ways, if he wasn't such a piece of like a fucking embodiment of a bowel movement, I would actually feel bad for him. I don't know. I hung out all day with my dad yesterday. I'm with my parents once a week. I can't imagine. I mean, I'm sure there's times when they've been like, he's a little out of control. And I'm like, I'm going to go kill terrorists. But I can't imagine. I cannot imagine them saying that about me. YouTube's crazy. YouTube is fucking crazy. And you wonder why? Well, because they hire engineering tech. Look at the way he's dressed. Look at the way that gay for pay homo is fucking dressed. Hey, him and his butt buddies are over there saying homophobic shit. Hell yeah. He looks just like Quagmire. Yeah, he's got that Quagmire, especially in that one pic that I had. Here, let's I've got to pull it up, I guess. He really looks like him in this one, doesn't he? He really looks like Quagmire in this picture. He's the Tiger King of bounty hunting. General So, what's going on, buddy? Haven't seen you for a while, I feel like. Gay for pay homo. Well, you know. Okay, so then I got these too. So he stole. We got videos to go through. But I do want to show this first. Because Lord knows the opposition research for his candidacy for to be the next governor of KY is it's going to have to deal with some opposition research, right? So in 2017, now when did he do the? I should have looked this up. When did he commit fraud? When did he rob those wrestlers? Joey, what is going on? Saturday night's main event is live tonight. I'm assuming that's wrestling, or as they would say in Ernie's neck of the woods, wrestling. The wrestling is live tonight. So he stole in 2017. He stole 10 grand from this horror mask news thing to put into the horror at the Plex convention. Then bought a Lexus the very next day. So I would show you this. I would show you the Facebook page, but I don't want to show I couldn't figure out how to do it without like showing my shit. So, this is Ernie. By the way, look how fucking tiny this motherfucker is. Look how tiny this little douchebag is. Oh my God. He is 5'5" with a tiny ass dick. And all he can do is fucking throw copyright strikes. That's the only way he could. 2007. 2007 was the wrestling scandal. Thank you, Woodrow. Thank you, Woodrow. Tiny dudes on the internet. Tiny. Look. But can we please acknowledge? I'm not trying to race anything here. I'm not trying to be political about this, but can we at least acknowledge that it is only white dudes under 5'7", over 40, under 5'7", who are all like this? Why is that? Are there a bunch of black dudes in their mid-40s running around like this too? I don't know. There's an awful lot of fucking white dudes doing it, though. Hey, stop and think. What's going on? He's fun-sized. Hey, Ernie, can you explain this? Because your opposition research when you run for governor is going to fucking... This took literally nothing to find. Literally nothing to find, dude. What do you think they're going to do? I need to take a bong hit. All right. We played even his daddy knew. Okay. So let's get to the fucking trial. We get to hear Ern's. We're at 15 minutes. We got 47 good motherfuckers in here. Maybe we got a couple.
Oh my holy crap. Surveillance does. I hate those.
And there are no mods in here, hidden or otherwise. If by any chance, it's not likely because Hippie's really not feeling great. It's a tough weekend for a lot of us, to be honest. It's a tough weekend for a lot of us. Hippie's not feeling great. So if he comes in, he's the only one. Actually, he's not a mod on this. He's not even a mod on this channel, which is, I should make him one. There are no mods. So just be cool. Just be cool.
Good luck, motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? Hello. Howdy now, the news. Texas gal. Yes, very good vibes to Hippie, everybody. Very good vibes. I don't know what's going. I don't know if I can post videos. If I cannot do lives right now because of Ernie. So yeah, you win, dude. You win. You took away 2 weeks of pay for me or whatever it was. You win. So on that, but I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can do videos. If we can do videos, I'm gonna put the Bronze Stars and NJPs, the movie show that we do, up on the main channel. But I'm probably gonna hold off putting it on this channel. But this gives a good time to do me a favor, and I'm gonna show you this. Well, I guess I gotta put it up. Let me whip this out, which I say every time is my funny joke because I'm a dad, apparently. Not apparently, I have kids. All right. If you go to Stone Vet main page, the very first video, but the very first thing is Bronze Stars and NJPs. This is our movie. This is our movie show that me and Hippie do together. And we watch bad movies. We've tried to watch good movies and we can't get them through. So do yourself a favor. Do me a favor. Go check these out while we got a little downtime. I think they're pretty fun. What we do with them now is I think I got a good system down. I don't monetize them. That way we can get as much of the movie through as possible. And then we do a premiere and then me and Hippie will be in the chat. But this is the show that started this whole channel. The whole reason we started this channel was Bronze Stars and NJPs was our movie show. So do me a favor, go check those out. All right, but let's get to what every motherfucker, all 50 motherfuckers, are here for. And that is, we are going to watch, this is through Blame Katie. We're going to watch the cross-examination of Big Ern. This motherfucker looks goddamn. Sorry. NJP means non-judicial punishment. Army calls it Article 15. Air Force calls it Captain's Mass. Marine Corps calls it NJP. I honestly don't know what the Air Force calls it. I've never been in trouble with the Air Force. But the joke is that we noticed that all the people, because it would be me and Hippie and then somebody from our world, you know, like special operations guys, whatever, coming on. And we realized that, oh man, we all have a Bronze Star and at least one NJP, at least one non-judicial punishment. We get in trouble. Hippie got busted down. Hippie got busted down in Iraq to E4, got it back, got a Bronze Star. You're not going to believe this, but Hippie was is good at his shit. Hey, what's going on, Hungry Eyes? Glad to see you in here. All right, let's play this. This is the cross-examination. We watched last night Ernie's testimony from the prosecutor. Now the defense attorney is going, Shelby's defense attorney, by the way, who Shelby, if you guys recall from just about 5 minutes ago, who Ernie's dad said he prefers Shelby over Ernie. Ouch. Ouch. Watch fucking psycho this motherfucker is. Watch how psycho this motherfucker is. Going on, Lily. What is up? What is up? Oh, is Penguin in here? I missed them. Oh, holy shit. Traders. I'm sure most people in here are aware of Traders, but if you're not, it's at Traders Amongst. It's like Traders Amongst Us without the us. Traders Amongst. Holy Jesus. She has been on fire fucking funny. She was on live with Katie today playing Ernie, or I'm sorry, Katie had Ernie up on her live today. Do yourself a favor, go check out Blame Katie and watch today's live. Shit was out of control fucking funny. Shit was out of control. She is a legit funny person. Like, well, I'm talking about people you all know. I was gonna say like Katie's fun to watch. She's interesting. She keeps it moving. She puts on a good show. I feel like I know people like her, like chicks like her. And so she's enjoyable. She's entertaining. Traders, hilarious. Traders is hilarious. All right, I'm taking a bong rip. First of the day, baby.
May I say something?
No.
Oh my
If there's a
God.
question, you can respond to it.
Okay, you didn't let me finish the.
Drop who the link? Is somebody asking for a link? Yeah, Traders is talent. She fucking is. Oh my God. Her rolling around with that fucking Trump flag around her neck playing ninja was. I was in fucking tears. I was dead sober. In tears. I don't know what that says about me, that I gotta be like, I gotta caveat things with like, oh no, I was sober. I'm stoned a lot. Not today though.
You'll have a chance, I'm sure.
Okay, that's fine.
Now I have some maybe dumb questions for your Shelby's brother, so thought I'd ask you while you're here. You know.
Oh, also sorry if you're new here. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll pull up a chat, and then like I don't know. This is a bad example here. Like this, like rain. Yeah, I don't know. Traders is amazing, and it will just ping me off into something else. I'm not I know it gets confusing. I got to get better about it. I'm not talking to the person who's chatting. I'm talking to the whole show. If I'm upset with somebody or I say something, I'll call you by name. Oh. FDA clips. Thank you very much. I am going 100% to dig into that. Maybe even tonight. Let's watch this, and then we'll see. But thank you very much. Hell yeah.
You know where Shelby lived in.
By the way, I just want to also say I really want to thank you guys. We got OGs around here for sure, obviously. And the OG Lola, for example. But I've just got to say I really appreciate how welcoming the Katie and Traders and Ghosts, evil ghosts like Orbit has been. You guys have been very welcoming, and you guys are all value added, and you're very helpful in the original gangster. OGs. Final Pappy being an OG his goddamn self. No, but it's great. It's great. I just want to say, like, I just appreciate you guys being welcoming and very helpful too. It may not even be a testament to me. If you're watching Big Ern, it's probably a testament to how much they all fucking laugh and despise you. Laugh at and despise you. So thank you, SDA Clips. I'm going to go check that out right now, actually, as I'm doing this.
In 2013, thereabouts that February.
In Berea.
Okay. Do you know who he lived with?
He lived with his wife,
Do you know her name?
Laura.
Okay. Do you know?
I have no idea. I can't
Wife,
remember.
Michelle.
Hey, SDA, can you oh, you know what? I can probably do it. Sorry. God damn it, where's SDA's? Okay, go to channel. Sorry. I'm not great at doing YouTube.
Did you have a romantic relationship with Ronnie King?
With who?
With Ronnie King.
I've never met.
Oh, God damn. You have 400 videos. Holy shit. You got a fucking... Oh, goddamn. You keep a tab on him. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm going to put subscribe. You guys got to check this out. I'm assuming it's a her since she's got Marilyn Monroe all over. But if you're an effeminate dude, my bad. All right. I'm putting a link to her thing in the chat. I know it doesn't help when you do this. Put it up on the thing. I know you're not going to sit here and be like, capital M, lowercase x, lowercase n, capital O. No, but I just want to let you know it's in the chat. It is at SDA Clips. SDA TAC Clips or dash. How do you say that one? She's got a fuck ton, and I am going to use and abuse that playlist. Thank you. Yeah, I just go sub up to her. I did not even show you guys. Sorry, I thought I was showing the thing. This is what it looks like. Got Marilyn all over. She's a clip channel, it looks like. If you go to this playlist here with dog. Oh my God, you guys have probably all seen some of these. Holy shit. I'm going to go through these. These are fan-fucking-tastic. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it.
You never met Ronnie King?
Never met Ronnie King.
I did. I steal a lot
Did
from
you have a
Constance.
romantic relationship with Jimbo Collins?
Most of the shit I get is actually from Constance. Constance Sue got married. Constance Sue has something to say. Another great one. I mean, behind green eyes, there is a lot of good clippers of Ernie. There's a lot of good clippers of Ernie. Ernie, do you know why that is? Not because you're interesting, because you're a fucking lol cow, dude. You are a lol cow. Milking those udders like you milk dudes' prostates.
No.
You've never kissed him?
No.
Oh my God, no.
Do you have sex with other men?
No.
So you don't claim to be bisexual or gay?
No.
Oh my
And
God.
you don't have a profile on Life Out?
No.
Yes.
Oh my God.
In fact, the team sent emails with that, showing it. We went through the whole thing. They showed his Facebook page and how he used the same picture on his gay for paid dating profile. It's all a lie.
No way.
Did you date Laura before Shelby?
No fucking way, y'all. They were serious.
That's what I do, hot shot loads.
Okay, so this is very much out of the scope of a normal type of like questioning. The fact that they are asking this so seriously means.
So the best part about going through this with Katie, I don't like having a third party usually when I'm commenting on something, but Katie is way more steeped in the lore. So it's great for the new people because they'll get a better idea of a whole thing for it, and then the new people won't get mad at me for not knowing the fucking up the details. Constance Sue has something to say is the other place. I'm telling you, behind green eyes, SDA Clips, and Constance Sue has something to say. There's more, and I'm sorry, but those are the two that I go to. And now the third. So anyway, okay, let's just play this instead of me talking.
Means like they're like, what is?
Oh, but that's why. God damn it! You could tell I haven't smoked. I feel like I can tell I haven't smoked any weed. I feel like I'm on I'm on fucking cyclic rate right now. The fuck was I gonna say? Oh, but that's why I'm not gonna cut through Katie talking. I'm gonna let her talk so we can get the full, because there's shit that I obviously don't know either. So
Clearly
I did watch this.
There's something behind this. Why they're at, wow, you could hear a pin drop, dude. Wow.
You married her.
Yes.
Have you dated Pam Ray Stidham?
No.
Have you dated Lucinda,
Amatita,
Cindy,
goddamn.
Lay?
Yes.
I'm very sorry, but the other benefit of all the clip channels, truthfully, is it doesn't water it down. It's because each one, Ernie is on meth all the time. He kicks out hundreds of hours of fucking shit. It's like impossible to go through it all. So it's great with the clippers, and then the different ones bring different aspects to it. I appreciate it.
Have you dated Amanda Brown?
So what's that?
Dated or my wife, ex-wife.
Either one works.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, that was. Oh, is she one of his sister wives? Sorry. Isn't there a mom? There's another Mama T, right? Mama T OG. Gotcha. Okay.
You went to Marvin Lipford with your story about Shelby First, correct?
Yes.
Some of this we heard last night. Oh, the real Mama T. There you go. Sorry, Mama T OG.
That kind of got me off the topic, so I'll go back over to it.
No, just Mama T and Mama T.
You reported, I'm just going to bring up some things that you reported when you spoke with Marvin and spoke with Detective Cornett.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You reported that a bookshelf was turned over and that Shelby searched for a book that was full of money.
It was a secret hidden compartment book is what I heard. So that's all I know. There was really not really much going on with that. Except for he just stated that. He didn't describe the book. He just said it was one of those compartment book things.
You said that Shelby was wearing your backpack and your SWAT boots. Is that correct?
Yes. Well, he had my bag. I don't know if he had my backpack.
God, look at his hairline.
Just a little black bag.
What a
at one
dork-ass
point,
haircut.
It's possible
Well,
that you may have told them that Cindy was Shelby's girlfriend. Do you think you could have been mistaken?
Okay, Governor McBee on on Katie's channel is with that huge arse forehead. He should be cleverer.
After it's over, I mean, yeah, I guess
it's
contacted her and weaved her in. I don't know, but she contacted me and told me a bunch of stuff. She said, "Really, I don't even know that even part of it. I don't remember talking about that."
We're all going to
So
hell.
in February of
Don't worry.
2013, at the time that this murder was being investigated, Lucinda Cindy Lay was at times in a relationship with you, correct?
Yes.
Agreed.
You said that Shelby thought his fingerprints were on the door.
The door, the blinds one. It was the blinds mostly he had touched.
And you said that he cleaned the blood.
So just as a reminder, this is Big Ern McHaveaids testifying against his brother in a murder trial. Yeah, he does. That's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm doing it.
Blood or tried to clean up the blood.
I can't remember. I can't recall.
Okay. Would it be fair that if you don't recall, when I say that you said
against his brother?
Blood, that's
Oh yeah,
true.
Mears.
I don't want to read.
This is how big of a fucking shithead this dude is. This is how big of a shithead this dude is. Steals $10,000 from steals tens of thousands of dollars from wrestlers. Steals $10,000 from a horror show. Sells somebody a stolen Jason mask. Snitches. Stolen valor. Snitches on his brother. I mean, this is how big of a fucking shithead this motherfucker is. Throws out false copyright strikes. Too bad, tough guy. Too bad, little homie. Oh, you're not little homie. You're little buddy. We already got another little homie. We got ourselves another little homie.
I'm trying to give you guys a place to come. And they come for me. They're always coming for me. I mean, can handle it, but it's a lot. And I love it.
Yeah.
You play it. I've got a transcript to refresh.
I mean, he is an unredeemable.
I don't know. I don't think he tried to clean up the blood. He slipped in the blood. He told me about it.
If you are a Christian or something or God and you believe that and that people are all redeemable, good for you. Yeah. Good for you. I don't fault you for that. My belief is this dude is 45 years old. If you snitch on your, whoa, did he really? Did he really? So are you the fifth or sixth person this week that he struck? Let's go conservative and say fifth. Kintsugi is the fifth channel that Ernie has struck this week, and everybody's beating him. I mean, Katie sounds like hers got taken away right away. I got to wait the 2 week, 10 days. It sounds like, motherfucker. What a fucking douchebag. I mean, here's my advice. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. You think he's going to take, it would cost him tens of thousands. It would probably cost him upwards of 60, 70 grand at least to take one of us to copyright court. You think he's going to do it for all of us? Yeah, I wouldn't sweat it. I don't know. I went through this last year. I sweated it last year, but because I got 4 strikes, the person trying to shut me up was another fake vet, and she was trying to shut me up. And so I got 4 copyright strikes and 7 community strikes, all within a week. And still here, YouTube channel still the fuck up, you know.
Keep sliding in the blood.
So don't sweat it.
He fell in the blood.
So on those shoes that were yours,
if you have access to Angelo, I don't know how fuck I don't know how like your relationship with Angelo or anything like that. Angelo, I got a good. I had someone else help me out too. I got a good counter thing. So if you need any help, platoon hard drive at Gmail at Google. At Google. Okay, cool. Word. Perfect. Help me too. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
you would expect that there would be blood from the crime scene.
I know. 2 coffee.
Based on what Shelby told you.
On the pants leg, he had blood down it. I don't know what side of the pants leg, I think all
okay.
that, but he said when he slipped.
That's what I really like with this community. I mean, there are some fucking sewer rats. There's no doubt, but they're all on Ernie's shit. People are helpful here, man. You guys look out for each other. It's pretty cool. Good looking out, motherfuckers.
They hit the blood or something, and it splintered or something. It's just like
Okay, so Shelby was supposedly wearing Ernie's shoes at the time. And this is Ernie's story while snitching on Shelby. And the lawyer is saying that there was no blood on those shoes and it was just on their pants that he was wearing.
Look at his look, by the way.
You described certain items that Shelby allegedly told you came from the crime scene.
Mm-hmm.
Did you describe any guns or revolvers for the police?
Because if you...
One thing I did notice, by the way, I have last night's live that he took down recorded. So it's recorded. So as soon as this, well, first of all, they'll put it back up, but just in case, I still do have it. But I was looking at the end after it got struck, and what was that? What's that? Renee. Oh my God. She looks like melted Play-Doh. Holy fuck. Her neck looks like a beached whale. That fucking fat cunt in the chat. She's like, good, Ernie. Stone Vet's using content that isn't his. Renee, you stupid cunt. You just fucking copyright struck him like a couple of days ago. Stop the copyright strikes. Ernie and Big Ern people, stop it. Just please stop it. It's annoying. You're not winning, but I get it. You're annoying people. So good for you. You're fucking annoying people. How about just do better? Be better. The answer to fucking bad language isn't censorship. It's good language. It's good language. If you don't want your boy to get raked over the coals for the fucking human garbage pail that he is that right? Garbage pail? Am I being... I was on a roll. Germans? Shut up. He's on a roll.
Slip in blood. Obviously, you're going to get it on your shoes.
Oh yeah, they don't want the truth out. Then how about you have him stop lying? How about you have him stop lying all over the place, or run away to somewhere else? Because if you're in anybody else's, I mean, you have thousands of people now honing in on you, dude. Honing in on you. I don't know where you'd go that on the that you could run to. TikTok maybe. But as long as he's on YouTube, he's going to get fucking drug. Yeah. One of the other fucking doofuses, I'm trying to give you guys a place to come guy, threatened to oh, I think I said this last night, but threatened to put up, go to the VFW, local VFWs and put up posters warning people about my channel. We used to be like, what, five vets and a cool guy. And so he was like, I got to warn other vets about you guys. Shut up. You're lying about your shit.
Is it possible you had trouble remembering the color of any gun handle?
He has a bigger shoe size, I believe.
I don't remember.
So this is my backup channel. I thank you. Whichever one you're putting out, thank you. My regular channel is just Stoned Vet. Let me just make sure. Yeah, my regular channel is just Stoned Vet, at Stoned Vet. This one is at Stoned Vet F3. So whichever one you put out, I very much appreciate it. Thank you.
Gun handle wasn't hardly visible. The only thing I ever seen on it, like I said, was the
also, you guys have all been, it's really cool. This community has been very fucking generous with there's not just the support, but just the advertising of shit. It's really, we got 74 good motherfuckers here on my backup channel with 15 minutes notice. It's good shit. This is all true. This is all true.
It was a blued up 357.
I may not start stoned like tonight, but I'm sure it's like ending that way.
38 is what I know it is.
Yes, hit the like. Or boo, fuck this stoner. Fuck him. All he does is make fun of retards.
Did you?
I don't think it's legal to make fun of retards, everybody.
Told you that he took Ronnie's tapes.
It's been great.
Security tapes.
Yeah, he said he took security and
promoting.
I mean, I don't know.
I am a little stoned. Promoting is the word I was trying to think of. Thank you. Promoting. But yeah, you guys have Peachy. Yeah, you guys have all Ghost.
Well, like I said,
Ghost came up on the panel the other day.
He's always back and forth. He would say this, he would say that. He would come back and try to fill in gaps. So half the things you said was fake, some half the things was real. That's just what it is.
And you didn't really explain how Shelby got there or how he got away from.
I've heard two different versions. Shelby, after it was all over and everything, is mentioned two different versions, but one is that he parked a car. One that was nothing really.
Bandit, if you're new here, Bandit's kind of our little local troll, a little bit. I mean, he's fine. I'd say he's a weirdo, but we all kind of are.
He said he parked a car. He had a car and he had a truck at one time. And it just that's all he said. He never really elaborated on that and how he got there. So
nice. Thank you.
What kind of vehicle were you
driving? Yeah, appreciate it, guys.
It was a Dodge. What is it?
Mears
wagon. There's a Dodge wagon, little car. I think.
I'll let it play here in a minute. I'm killing you guys, but Mears 420 coming in from our Australian contingent.
Oi, look at me. Look at me. You know what this is? Two bloody legends staring at each other. Fucking oath, mate.
Sorry, Mears. I actually meant to do that before when I saw you.
Is that a dart?
Forgive me.
No. It was, I'm trying to remember the name of it.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Mama Two.
It's like a station wagon dog is what it is. I can't remember. I've had numerous cars. It was Lucinda Lay's vehicle, by the way.
Was that your vehicle or was that Cindy's vehicle?
I just said Lucinda Lay's vehicle.
So in the story that you've told the police, some guy gave Shelby a ride. You don't know who.
No, I have no clue.
But it wasn't you.
No.
Thank you. Thank you very
And
much.
you reported that Shelby burned his clothes in Jones's Creek.
Burned his clothes in Jones's Creek.
Yeah, you're right. You're not a troll. I mean, the truth is you're not a troll. You just like to poke. You're fine. You're right. Troll is probably a little harsh for you. Bandits are a little... I don't know. Nah, he's good. He's welcome. Obviously.
It's not my story.
I don't know. I don't recall it. I don't know.
Okay.
I can't remember what he said done with the clothes.
Right?
He
Honeybee,
burned
I was thinking
something.
that
I can't
too.
remember exact locations, but he did say something about getting rid of something.
Have you ever stated that Shelby's fingerprints came back from a national database?
I don't think no.
Have you ever stated that Shelby's cell phone was at the scene of the crime?
There was a question later on that was asked about that, and I think Jimbo Collins was the one that asked him the question about it. Was him and his wife was present at the time, and he said, "Don't you know that they can ping cell phones?" And then she just right out of the blue just said, "Even if we took the battery out of it." So, that's all I know about that.
Again, like Kai, just as a reminder for you, I know the new people are fully aware of Ernie, but some of my older, the legacy people in here, Lola, for example, Woodrow, this is it's like true crime. It ends up being like true crime, doesn't it? Now, he's a fucking snitch forever. And not only a snitch, but a snitch on his brother, his fucking kin. A snitch on his immediate family. Snitch. I can't. It's crazy to me.
And you've stated that KSP has your fingerprint.
I mean, I grew up in an Italian household. All of this is pretty much anathema to every fucking principle I've been taught.
Is that correct?
Yeah, they should have
old heads.
And that you had an alibi.
Not old like that. It's not what the term means. Is it old heads? I guess old head does it. Sorry. Legacy. The traditional audience.
Have you stated that you had special response people watching John Paul Mann?
Ha ha! I'm finally above the law. Fuck my old chat. I've been waiting a year to ditch those motherfuckers. Oh, wait, they're in here? God damn it.
No.
So you're denying that statement today?
I don't remember that.
Well, that too. Well, that's not really what I wasn't.
Can we go back to the question about paying people?
I was taught more don't get caught and don't tell on people. Literally.
About what?
I know it's a stereotype, but it's literally how nobody likes a tattletale. I was like, I mean, it wasn't like don't rat on your uncle's crimes or something. It was constantly nobody likes a tattletale.
About paying people.
No, we're not going back to that.
Most people probably go the same way.
We're not going there.
Yeah, Bandit is a legacy
Did you
guy.
save the file
Right,
that
troll
you
was probably the wrong word.
allegedly gave to Shelby Shell in the car?
No, I never seen the file after.
12-inch file.
Never seen the file after that. Don't know what happened to it.
Didn't give it to the police, obviously.
I don't remember anything about it. He may put it in the bag. I don't know what was in the bag. That's it.
And you said Rodney King shot at Shelby Shell first, correct?
That's what he told me.
And you said that Rodney King had to give him a code for the safe, correct?
He said something about a code. I can't remember exactly.
And you said you were a bounty hunter for 12 years, correct?
I've been a bounty hunter about 17 or 18 years.
And there's no
17
position
or
of bounty
18
hunter in the
years.
state of Kentucky, correct?
No.
This is 2019. So 2001, he's saying he became a bounty hunter. He was like 19. Oh, the lawyer.
And you drove Shelby Shell to Dehoyt and he got out of the car.
No. This is the. Yeah, I don't know why you're right. I don't know why the defense. I mean, it's because he testified and he snitched. He gave a statement on his fucking brother, and so they were putting him up. I mean, this whole case. Honestly, it'd be interesting one day to watch this. It just sort of play it. Maybe the whole thing. It's a fucked up case. It is. You're watching it and you're like, what in the fuck are you doing, Kentucky? Like, seriously, the fuck goes on down there? Like, this is some Dukes of Hazzard shit. The defense has him. The defense, Shelby's brother, it has him up there and starts crushing him. Not quite yet, but she starts. She also could have really put her fucking foot on the back of his neck, but she kind of didn't.
And left a gun in the car, but you let him back in the car, correct?
He had the door open as he's using the bathroom.
And so no time on Brother's Day did you report to the police that you were afraid of Shelby Shell or that he had committed a crime?
I was scared of Shelby Shell. I was afraid.
You didn't report that?
I also want to point out here, every single person who we watched testify, his uncle, his sister, Jimbo, but all these people are like, yeah, Ernie is a piece of shit. Are you scared of him? No. Are you scared of Shelby? Yeah. Shelby's a tough guy. Ernie is not. Shelby sounds like he was a tough guy.
That's the police.
I mean, probably half a fucking retard, but sounds like he was a tough guy. People were like, oh yeah, no, Shelby, yeah. They'd be like, are you worried about Ernie? Yes. Are you scared of him? No.
Correct. Report. You didn't report it to Trooper Cottle or anybody at the roadblock, correct?
No, huh?
And I'll go back just a little
I'm doing a
bit.
vape
You mentioned something about the internet.
and a bong.
You have access to the internet, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You're on Facebook, for example.
Yes, ma'am.
Snap.
And so you had 6 days with internet access to look up things about this crime. And you even said that you looked.
Not just named Shelby. I grew up with a dude named Shelby. He was a black guy, but still. Grew up with a guy named Shelby. But Shelby Shell. You're like, what were you thinking? Shelby Lee Shell. Like, holy shit, dudes.
Looked up some stuff on the internet, correct?
I do.
Hey, Cap, what's going on?
That's all the questions I have for you.
Everybody's apparently afraid of Shelby was a tough guy. It sounds
Can you read your record?
No, Your Honor.
All right, is this witness excused?
Subject to recall, subject to rebuttal.
All right.
Oh.
You may step down. Michelle, you're still subject to recall, so hang around. Okay.
Nice. That sounds great. Thank you.
I believe my next witness would be from my
Fucking oath, mate.
5 minutes, and would set the stage for the next witness if the court wishes to do that after lunch.
Why don't we take a lunch break now and resume at 1?
Shelby I grew up with was a sponsored skater. He was just amazing. And then he got into motorcycles and he would do all the fucking shit on the motorcycle. Man, he was a fucking crazy fun dude. He's a musician now. He's a great dude. Great dude. He was like one of the first people I knew that was like on like tour to do, like skateboarding and BMX shit.
How's that?
I mean, I could ride down the fucking street and this dude's like sponsored by Mountain Dew and shit.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, same admonition. I repeat over and over again. Don't talk among yourselves about it. Don't form any opinions about this case. Don't speak to anyone else about it if you're approached.
It's wild how old this video looks compared to it really wasn't that long ago. You know what I mean? This is it looks like it's from the 70s.
Tell me you can talk about it and report any of that back to me. Otherwise, leave your notepads with your seat on the bench. Thank you. Record and after lunch.
I watched
No, we
that.
don't need
I
to
watched on ESPN, maybe. I was forget what I was watching, but I was watching a cornhole, which sounds, I was watching a cornhole championship. This dude was really cornholing this other dude.
It always skips.
All right, back on the record this afternoon after lunch, and
Wait, where's? Oh, god damn it! He doesn't describe it. Shit. Oh, I didn't watch it far
all
enough.
right, back on the record this afternoon after lunch, and Commonwealth versus Shelby Shell.
Who is it?
We're still in the Kelly Street, 153 Kelly Street.
How do you know the deceased Ronnie King?
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I thought that was the fucking shit. Shit. Did somebody here? In the meantime.
Please, I ain't done nothing, guys. Please, I ain't done nothing. Please, because they're going to kill me, man. Look, I haven't committed a crime. I haven't committed a crime. I haven't committed a crime.
I haven't committed a crime.
I haven't committed a crime. I can't sit down. I can't sit down. But I haven't committed a crime. I really haven't committed a crime, though. I haven't committed a crime. I'm not going to get hit before, I promise. Please. I haven't done nothing wrong.
Here we go. Shit. Sorry. Fuck.
I haven't done nothing. Look, you can see it. I'll stop. See, he says walking off. Please don't. I haven't done nothing, guys.
Damn it.
Where's it going to take this, please? No, please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Don't. Please.
Shit.
I know. Look, man, I haven't done nothing wrong. I'm PP. Look, man, I'm PPS and everything. Please don't. No.
Kill me. Shelby's going to kill me.
I'm going to take you again. Get on your back.
Turn over.
Get on your back. I'm going to take you again.
Turn over.
Get on your back. Okay, I'm on my back. I'm on my back, sir. He's going to be the one shooting me, ain't he? Please. Oh, God. Please don't shoot me. Is he going to shoot me?
4, 2, 4, 5 starts with you.
No. He's going to shoot me.
Shelby's going to kill me.
No, please don't hit me with that. Please. Get on your back. Get on your back. Okay, get on the back, please. Get on the back.
My hands are behind my back, Ernie.
Shelby,
My arms are behind my back.
Shelby's gonna shoot me.
Shelby's in prison, Ernie. He can't shoot you, buddy. He's in prison.
Please don't roll me. Well, this one. I can't do that. I'm gonna take you. You never want to go back again. I got stuff on.
I hope you fucking trolls are proud of yourself, you piece of shits.
I hope you fucking trolls are proud of yourself.
Everybody says that.
Sorry, shit. I'm trying to find. Damn it. I can't find the fucking one. Both Constance and Michelle sent me the same that what we just saw. I'm looking for where he I swear I saw on Katie's where he acted it out, didn't he? Like he acted out the fucking thing. I thought there was more to it. All right, but I got more. We'll finish.
Power comes from within.
Power comes from within, y'all.
Everybody knows I used to do martial arts.
Everybody.
I haven't done martial arts in 4 or 5 years now. Hell, my last fight was when was it? Was it 2019, 2020? Let's see, 2019, I think. Yeah, 2019. So, God, that's a while away. That's when I fought the big dude. I never used no kicks in the fight except for one stop kick. But you can do stop kick. That's all I use. So I'm going to try and see if I can still do these damn kicks. Now, I used to be pretty damn good at kicking. Let's see. Let me get my leg up here. Oh, okay. I can do this. Okay, guys. Okay. I believe I can do this. So I think it's like, okay. God, man, you know, it just don't work like it used to. It don't work like it used to. Used to, I could do some cool shit. I mean, I can do kicks, you know. We come around here, I could do stuff like that. I can't do that shit now. Hell, I used to hold my hand out and be able to kick it with this leg. I don't know if I do that again, but you never know.
Oh shit!
Hell, that ain't bad. That ain't bad for a little bit older man. Right?
By the way, he is a tiny, small-dicked man. His kick, his highest roundhouse kick, is coming maybe thigh high. Maybe thigh high on a 6-foot dude. Maybe thigh high. Did you? Good. GR, Marine vet, Iraq vet. Motor team. If you can't truck it, fuck it. Motherfucker. He reminds me of that high school kid who only hung out with the underclassmen. Yeah. Like the Hoosier. Yeah. Even in St. Louis, we got these dudes in St. Louis. I mean, he is a special. I don't know how much they're in St. Louis, but like outside of St. Louis, not very far for sure. Missouri turns into this scenario pretty fucking quickly outside of St. Louis.
Oh no.
That's why when people are like, "Oh, you're from Missouri," I'm like, "No, I'm from St. Louis." It's two different states basically.
But to get with the speed of it, you know.
Oh shit!
Let's try it slow mo.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you.
Pull something. No.
You're the best.
But anyways.
But be cool. I got other bitches in the chat, Constance.
Still got it. Yeah. Oh Lord.
Oh hell yeah. Okay.
I'll never surrender.
I thought about it.
Okay, we're just gonna watch this. Constance sent the link to where he's acting it out. Thank you very much. Constance, who has something to say. Go sub up. Go check out her clips. Do her right. She's doing me right. Wink. But let's just watch this real quick, and then we'll watch him act out the fucking murder, which is psychotic.
I'll never surrender. There's a strength in me. God no defeat. I'm a survivor.
I don't want to get too comfortable doing this. I really
I mean, she really.
We'll start out.
Yeah, I'm not trying to gas her up here too much, but yeah, it's really appreciated. I mean, I don't know her from shit. You know, I'm brand new to this community, and she's being super helpful. I really appreciate it. It helps the show. It helps bring you fuckers a better product. So why don't you be better, chat? I need a better chat. Oh my god, the leather bracelets, Lola, are. Look how doofus this motherfucker is. Look how big of a doofus this dude is. And this fucking gay ass music. Oh my god.
Why are you gay?
How gay is
I'm
that?
opposed to dildos.
Oh, I bet, Sandy's. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's compelling shit. It's compelling shit. I mean, Ernie mistakes people watching him for interest or support. People don't have I mean, it's like, but there's a lot going on. It's interesting to watch in that sense. Not in the way that Ernie thinks it is, though. Okay.
You've already said he's your brother. Can you recognize him? Do you recognize his voice?
Would you raise your right hand, please?
Actually, I think, okay, I'm going to fast forward. I think we got some of this.
Something in his voice just triggered and hit, just.
Ronnie King?
He just said he worked for him before in the past and he could work a hockey mask and you're related. The voice just triggered and hit, just instincts.
Wait, did we just watch it? I'm really sorry.
And I drew a timeline up and started putting pieces together, what I know to what happened, and from the internet really, and just as he's telling me things, He was like, well, I want you to meet. He said, that file you've got, he said, you used for a mask or something. He said, I need you to bring that. And I forgot about the file. And of course, I met him at Walmart in Corbin, Kentucky. And he asked, first question he asked me, he's like, did you bring the file? I was like, no, I didn't bring the file. And he said, oh, we really need that God blessed file. And I really don't want to go to Lowe's or wherever to get one. And then as we sat in the vehicle, he pretty much explained what all happened.
Okay, so tell me what he explained. What all happened?
Oh, this is it.
First thing he done, he said, I know you do hockey mask and you're related to the Friday the 13th industry and you do certain things for them. He says, I want you to know something, Holmes. He said, I'm a real killer. And then that's when he pulled the pistol out. And then at that point, I mean, I was already putting it together in my head what was going on just from prior experience. Yeah.
Okay. And when he told you that he was
Thank
a
you
real
very much.
killer, what did you say?
I tried to laugh it off.
I like
no,
this
man,
woman.
you're crazy.
She got
man.
balls.
No.
I like that.
You know, just like that. And he's like, no, I'm a real killer, Holmes.
Thank you, Christopher.
That's
I know you're not a woman. I guess I don't, but
Did he
Good luck,
explain why he was a
motherfucker.
real killer? What made him a real killer?
No, he said after that was over during this point, he said, you know, the Ronnie, he said, I'm just gonna let you know something. He said, you're my brother. He said, I love you. He said, but I'm just gonna tell you something. He said, I am a real killer. And I said, and of course I was trying to laugh it off again, trying to change the subject, pretty much what I was trying to do. Then he looked at me and he said, you know the Ronnie King? And I said, Ronnie King? I said, yeah. He said, the one that was killed up in Everett and all that? He said, I did that. So, and then after that, he started with a story. If I needed to.
So in the story, after he told you he's killed Ronnie King, first off, let's go back to the gun. You said that he had a weapon on him.
Mm-hmm.
What did that look like?
It was a blue 38 Smith & Wesson, what I would call it.
Okay. And how did you know it was a Smith & Wesson?
I could see
Hey,
the
Linda.
label on it, and I'm familiar with
going
it.
on?
Okay. Now, you had said earlier that he had brought you a file, or you had requested that you bring him a file. Is that right?
Right.
What did he use that file for?
Well, we had to go back and get the file because he insisted.
This is how I feel too.
We went back to the house. I actually told him, I said, just go to Lowe's and get one. And that's when he says, you're never to be seen. You're never, when you're doing anything like this, you're never supposed to be around cameras or anywhere you can be seen or located or positioned. And I said,
We
okay.
did watch some of
He
this
was
last
getting kind
night,
of like,
but I'm just gonna watch it.
he was getting hostile a little bit, but
What's
you
going
know,
on?
that's the way he's always been until he gets his way. Pretty much, I took him back to the house and I went in the room and it was a chainsaw file. I think it was a 12-inch file at the time. It's about like this right here, a little thin file. And I brought it out to him and he took it away from me. And he pulled the weapon out and he started filing it. He said, he started telling me the rules and the laws, the way it goes. He was telling me, he's like, you kill 5 people with one handgun. After the 5th person's killed, you have to do away with the handgun. And he was filing, and I think he may have had it marked where he was with the chambers at. So.
Okay. So where was he placing the file? In
Dude, I got dinged. I say, dude, Lola, I got dinged at a school where you're practicing doing source meetups and shit. And I was close. I knew not to go to a Walmart parking lot, but I was kind of near one. And the guy's like, you got to stay the fuck away from something like that. Stay way away from it. Because my thinking is, okay, I'm away from the cameras and then I'll be kind of in a parking lot amongst a bunch of cars. And he's like, dude, Walmart will fuck, like cameras like that can get you. It just made me think of, I still think about it to this day. I feel like I'm cognizant at Walmart. I'm like, God, man, I really did kind of fuck that up. He was cool. Didn't take points off, but
relation to the gun, what was he doing with it? If you can describe the action.
He filed both. I'm sure he filed. I think he filed the chamber. I'm not sure. I was driving at the time, and he was doing it while I was driving.
Okay. So file, you said a chainsaw file.
Yeah.
Is that made of plastic? Is it made of metal? Is it hard? What is that?
It's a tubular shaped. I don't know exactly what they're actually made out of, but it's tubular shaped, and it's got a little handle. It's got a little point on it, which I never used the file part. I used the point to engrave my mask and stuff with it and make little things with it. But the part that he used was the actual. file part of it. I can't. The actual part that's actually got the riffles and stuff on it.
Okay. What was he? How was he connecting the file to the guy? On some of these questions,
Right.
you know, they
Oh, he
may
just
seem
took it,
foolish, but I don't know anything about files and guns.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What they're made out of, I don't know.
Right.
But he was just. I think he just opened the chamber and he was sitting there and he was just, you know, going down the chamber.
So he was filing the
He
chamber.
was filing the weapon. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oops. Let's move back. Then you said earlier that at some point he started describing to you the killing, the murder. Did he inform you how he entered Ronnie King's house? How did he get in?
With that accent, it sounded like, did he tell you how he entered Ronnie King's ass? Didn't it sound like that?
And the killing, the murder. Did he inform you how he entered Ronnie King's house? How did he get in?
I mean, oh, Shelby gets down too.
I'm opposed to dildos.
He told this story that he said there was because he kind of was skipping bits and pieces of it, and then I pretty much was asking a few questions on making him stay on subject because I could put a timeline even further because I already had started. I mean, I'd already had suspicion, and as he's told a story. He said Ronnie was on the phone with his mother, and he said, "Mom, Kevin's supposed to come by. Kevin or Tim or somebody's supposed to come by." And
I think he was
later on. And he said, pretty much, there was a knock on the door after that. He said, "Oh, Mom, it's Kevin, it's Kevin." And then he hung the phone up. And then when he said, "Who is it?" You know, they said it was Kevin. He said it was Kevin. So that's
okay.
As a reminder, Ernie claims, as he's saying all of this, claims that he was not there. He claims he is getting all of this information secondhand after the fact from Shelby. Because for some odd reason, Shelby decided to walk Ernie through every step of the murder in granular detail to this point. As I'm watching the chat, I mean, I'm sure you guys are distracted too. You probably just have it on in the background or something like that. So just remember, this is not Ernie's recollection of events, of his firsthand knowledge of it. This is, according to Ernie, secondhand details he got from Shelby.
So Shelby told you that he heard Ronnie King on the phone tell somebody. You don't know who that was, right?
his mother. He said he was on the phone with his mother. He could tell
everything's a lie from
on
Ernie.
the phone with his mom, and he said, "Kevin's at the door."
Right.
Kevin.
Yeah, because he knocked on the door about the time after he heard that. That was his way in. That was his whole thing.
Okay.
See, when anything with Shelby Lee always the kind of person, he'd tell a story and he would leave certain parts out of it, but then he would go back and he'd fill the gaps himself, and he just had to keep an open mind about everything.
All right. So he says he hears Ronnie King say, "Kevin's at the door," and then you just stated that Shelby told you that he said, when Ronnie King said, "Who is it?" Shelby said, "It's Kevin."
He noted to say it was Kevin because he heard him talking to his mom that Kevin
Well
was
done, Lola.
there. So that was his entryway.
You son of a bitch. So he got in that way by saying it was Kevin.
Yeah, he said when Ronnie came to the door and opened the door and seen his Chevrolet, he said, "Oh man, you ain't Kevin." He said, "Oh man, I just playing with you. Hey, what can I do?" You know. And he walked in for him and everything. He opened the door and he come on in, Shelby. You know, and then.
Again, listen to the amount of detail. According to, when have you ever told a story this way? I mean, I talk a lot. Duh. Breaking motherfucking news. Yeah. Oh, there it is. I talk a lot. I would never tell a story this way. When have you ever heard a story told this way to you about a murder?
I tell the whole story from he told me.
Yeah, let's keep
And
going. What happened after he says it's Kevin? He gets in the door and he says,
yeah.
What happens then?
He said, "I need to make some money." He said, "I need to make some money. You anything I can do for you? You got any work or anything I can do?" And then Ronnie said, "No." He said, "No, Shelby." He said, "You can." I ain't really got nothing at this time or something like that. And Shelby said, well, can I do anything, for you? And handed it to him. And he said that Ronnie said that.
So Shelby said, this is insane. Shelby didn't tell him these details. There's no fucking way Shelby told him his details. But do you see what he's saying? He's intimating that Shelby was like, well, if you don't have work, is there anything else I can do for you? Suck his dick.
Yeah. He said, you can give me head or something for 20 or 30 bucks. I forget. But he jumps on the bed and puts his arms behind his head.
Okay. So,
I mean, I gotta say, look, I'm not obviously on a side on this, and Shelby is clearly an imperfect dude, but I gotta say, he's a stand-up dude for what he did, not fucking selling his brother out, unlike fucking Ernie.
he's gotten in the house, Shelby.
Yeah.
And he's asking Ronnie for money.
Right.
And he says, yeah, you can do
sexual favor.
A sexual favor for $20 for me. I'll give you $20.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I mean, they can all be pieces of shit. You know what I mean? This it's not a zero-sum game of doofus. They can all be pieces of shit. But Shelby didn't sell his brother out.
Then what did Shelby
This
tell
dude
you?
did.
He said Ronnie jumped on the bed and put his hands behind his head and just rested up on the pillow.
Yeah, no
And,
cigarettes,
Shelby
no
said
smoking.
that he looked through the room and he noticed
Okay, sorry. I don't want to talk over this. This is kind of important. Listen to the amount of detail he claims Shelby told him. This is insane. And watch him. He starts acting it out.
He said Ronnie jumped on the bed and put his hands behind. Yeah.
And he's asking Ronnie for money.
Right.
And he says, yeah, you can do
sexual favor.
A sexual favor for $20 for me. I'll give you $20.
Yeah.
Okay. So then what did Shelby tell you happened?
He said Ronnie jumped on the bed and put his hands behind his head and just rested up on the pillow. And Shelby said that he looked through the room and he noticed he's seen a shotgun or something in the corner. And about the time he seen that shotgun, he had his hand coming out of his pants where he had the gun. And then he said he looked back at Ronnie and he said Ronnie had already had him beat to a weapon. Ronnie already had a weapon. And he said that he was shaking real bad. He's like, no. I want to sell you this weapon. I want to sell you this gun, actually. And he said, no, Shelby, something's up with this. And he said, Shelby stated that during the time he was shaking and everything that he shot and it went by him. And he said, no, you don't understand. He was trying to make his way toward him. So he talked him out of putting his gun down. He said once he put his weapon to the side, Shelby was close enough to hit him with the back end of the weapon or something and hit him with the elbow and stuff.
Okay, so was that it? Was it over then? He just hit him with the gun?
No. He grabs a hold of him and he tells him, he asks him, he's like, where's all your money at and this and that. And at this time there was a shelf or something. And he's pointing, he's like to the shelf or something. And he turns over the whole shelf in a bookcase. And he said in a bookcase, there was like a key or some other, I don't know if it was jewelry or what it was at the time, but there was something in that bookcase. And he had a bag and he just started stuffing stuff in it. And he was trying to get him. So he said he put the gun up to him and he asked him what the code for the safe or something was or where the key was at. I don't know. I can't recall that.
Okay.
Yeah.
At any point in time, did Shelby talk about restraining Ronnie King?
Yes.
What
After
happened?
that after that, he made it look like he was just going to rob him.
I'm going to keep it going, but when have you, I know we got vets in here, maybe cops, whatever. Have you ever been in a gunfight? Have you ever been in that situation? You're so fucking present. You're so present. I don't know. I've never been able to really, you're like, I don't know what else is really going. I mean, you know what's going on around you, but I mean, like outside your little fucking bubble, you're in your little fucking matrix. I don't know that I could recall this to this detail. I mean, yeah, that's not true. I probably could, but like you only can I feel like you would only know the detail, but I wouldn't convey this amount of detail. unless it was like in a report, but a report's not going to ask you how you fucking drew your weapon or whatever. But like, unless it was for a report, that actually that's true. I can recount it, but I would never even tell this secondhand, let alone remember all this. Yeah, for sure. So I was kind of confused. Sorry, I am stoned. No, I'm good. You know the details, but outside of your little kind of bubble, your team, your sort of event that's happening, the rest of the world might as well not even goddamn exist. Because your brain is now locked into staying the fuck alive. And so I'm not gonna pretend to be some sort of fucking expert gunfighter, but when you're in one or two here, one gives you enough. If you've been in one, you get it. That's it. But yeah, you don't convey this level of detail. Who would ever tell anybody this? Yeah, 4 years after.
Kept telling him, he said, I'm going back to jail anyways. I can't stand this. I can't live this kind of life. And he says, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna tie you up and I'm just robbing you. And my life's already ruined. So I guess he told her.
He is claiming Shelby. Listen, somebody sent it or I watched it. Shelby did a jailhouse interview. The audio sucks, so I'm not going to play it. Shelby doesn't talk in that kind of detail. Doesn't seem to. He
First him thinking that he was just going to rob him, but he was going to tie him up.
Okay. How did he tell you tie?
Shelby I'll put it this way. To me, Shelby feels more about that life. Let's just put it that way. I don't know however you want to take. I don't know. The feeling of it is you got that. Shelby was getting fucking interviewed in prison for a fucking murder, and the dude wasn't even seemed to be sweating it. It was fucking crazy. I was like, oh, this dude. This dude could kill a dude. I'm not saying he did it, but yeah, anyway. Maybe I'll I'll find it again and fix the audio or somebody's got it or something. I don't know.
He said
interesting because Shelby doesn't seem to be shook. I didn't watch the whole thing, but
where did he tell you duct taped him?
He sat him in a chair. He said he sat him in a chair or something, and he was duct taping. And he was trying to duct tape him. He said that Ronnie kept moving him.
I'm sorry because there's really I really want to listen to the details and watch. I don't want to talk over the details and watch him acting it out. According to the interview that I literally just watched of him, he was saying he had a job, and he kind of walked it through. I didn't watch the whole thing, but that part I did catch. Yeah, unlike Ernie. So let's fucking tally it up here. So Big Ern, the next governor of KY's younger brother, had a job, had a girlfriend / wife, and didn't snitch on his brother. Go. And he's not a liar. And by the way, we listened to fucking Big Ern's dad give his fucking shit. Big Ern has had 2 family members testify in court that he is fucking crazy, prolific liar. A prolific liar. Everybody knows he's a liar and that he's gay for pay. This is insane. I know I say it every show, but God damn it, there's a point in all of this. We're in an hour and a half. It's usually about the hour and a half. I've been good and stoned for about 30 minutes. And I just started thinking about how bonkers the fucking like Ernie's tight little orbit is, and all of this shit is. How fucking bonkers. Is that Wrangler's brother?
Breaking, and he said finally he got the zip ties, and he's zip tying them. And he never really mentioned the placements of the zip ties. He just said, figuratively speaking, zip ties. Yeah. And as he's taping him up,
I'm not saying I'd want to be Shelby's brother. I'm not putting Shelby on a pedestal, but this kind of shit is exactly what I'm talking about. Shelby is Shelby's a liar too. I don't know. If Shelby did this shit, this is what I'm talking about. Shelby being more about that life. That's not a compliment specifically. I know. There's a lot going on with this. By the way, we are at 1 hour and 25 minutes. We got 98 good motherfuckers in here. Maybe we got a couple.
Oh my holy crap. surveillance does. I hate those.
Check these loads out. This is good loads right here. That's what I do, hot shot loads. I drunk so much protein. Oh my God. I'm opposed to dildos.
Hell yeah, let's kick it. Kick that shit, DJ.
He got to where his mouth was at, and he was getting ready to start taping it. And he said Ronnie started moving and didn't want to, because he couldn't breathe, obviously. He was just going to some way like suffocate him. And he said he just started, he said his dying adrenaline was kicking in, and he was breaking stuff loose. And he said, he looked at me, he said, never before have I ever had anybody break loose from duct tape and 7 zip ties. That's somebody said.
Shelby said that about
Shelby
Ronnie
said
King. So as Shelby's telling you that he's duct taping Ronnie King's head and mouth and coming up over his nose, Ronnie King starts to break free.
Yes, his adrenaline kicked in, and he was starting to move and break free. And Shelby said he went through the house looking for a hammer to knock his brains out with it. And he said he couldn't find the hammer, and then he finally felt that pillow, and he said he tried to finish doing it. He said he was coming up out of it. He said he put the pillow over his head, and he said Shelby had a little motto back then. I don't know if he's still true to this day, but it was everybody has the expiration date, and he's the stamper. And he had a reason for everybody to be, why he was doing it to them. And like even members of my own family or our own family, he had reasons that he wanted to, go forward with. But anyways, he told Ronnie, he said, you remember my son and Tabitha, they lived in your apartments and everything. He said, your apartment had mold or something in it and you didn't do nothing about it. My son ended up in the hospital. And he said, that's your reason to die. And he said he put the gun over the pillow, and he said he pressed really, really hard. And he said as he's doing it, he said, Ronnie said, they can live there for free. They can live there for free. And he said, they don't live there no more, motherfucker. And bam. And that's what he told me.
Okay, so bam. I mean, I think that I know what you mean by bam.
Yes,
but unfortunately, this.
What's up, Gus? What is going on? That shipping in my den for 3 months. What the fuck is a goonie goo goo, Gus? What the fuck is a goonie goo goo?
This is a court of law.
This is only from somebody who was there. I don't know how you would know that it's from somebody who was there and witnessed all of this, or it's from a dude completely making it up. And it doesn't sound like it's completely made up. Also, I bet you they used Ernie as a decoy for the gay for pay thing. Ernie, you're a fucking little cocksucker. Why don't you go up there, tell him you'll suck his fucking dick, and then Shelby telling him this, and then I'll go in with my boy and we'll make this happen. It's insane.
And we have to be specific.
Yeah, he shot Ronnie.
Did Shelby Shell, your brother?
Shelby shot Ronnie.
Tell you?
Yes.
That he shot Ronnie King.
Yes.
Did he tell you that he killed Ronnie King?
Yes. And
he told you that he did that by placing a pillow over his head and then putting the pistol on it.
Mm-hmm.
How are they allowing this dude to ask these kind of leading questions? Is that a thing in court? My court experience is pretty limited and mostly TV. Can you ask that? Can you say, so this is what you're saying?
And shooting.
He didn't say whereabouts the pillow was placed, though. He just said he put a pillow over there, and he put the weapon close to the pillow, and he pressed down really, really hard. He shot him.
I know it's crazy. It feels crazy.
What did he tell you happened next?
He said after he shot him, he went around and making sure he didn't leave any kind of, after he shot him, he said there was a big puddle of blood or something, and he went to turn around.
Why are you gay?
He slipped in the blood. And he went back out the door. When he went back to the door, he said he was walking up the tracks or something. He remembered he left his fingerprints or something on the blinds, but when he first come in, and he thought somebody pulled up in the yard or drove by the house or something, and he had put his hands before he put gloves.
Welcome to the chat, motherfuckers.
was on or something in a way.
I need new
That's what he
friends.
told me. So I don't know
Yeah.
if it's significant on it, but he said then he went back and he knew that he'd actually forgot what all he touched, the doorknob, the door handle, and all that. And he said he just had to burn the place.
Did he tell you how he burned it?
I can't recall exactly where he said he started at. I mean, but he did say he burnt the place. But he said before he burnt the place, he went back where Ronnie was at because he said the gunshot was still or something in his ears and it was deafening him. And he thought somebody had come in the door because it was open. When he left, he said he thought it was closed. And he got behind the wall and he said, I thought he was kind of saying he's paranoid or something like that and he's hearing things. But he said it was where the gunshot had went off and it was in an enclosed area and it just deafened him. And then he says he goes back to where Ronnie was at and everything. He said he knelt down and he talked to him. That's what he said. Okay. So, and then I asked him, I said, how do you, I think I even mentioned, I said, he was dead at this time. He's like, yeah, but after I got finished with him, and then he said, that's it. That he never told me no more specifics or anything about it.
Okay.
He didn't say any more Pacifics about it. Did he give you any other Atlantics about it or Arctics about it? No Pacifics. Steve, this is a bonkers case. You're getting it kind of piecemeal. I think maybe one day I could just let it play for a few, have the whole thing. I don't know. Actually, the best way to do it is go to Blame Katie at Blame Katie. Go check her out. She plays the whole trial. What's out there on the whole trial. And she has people with her knowledge herself too. She adds in on it. It's a good watch because there's a lot going on with this. Yeah.
Now, concerning the
also, and then bam, that is kind of how it would work. But I'm saying, why would you say that if you were not there, if you are telling this secondhand and you're not, and you're like, yeah, I'm opposed to this murder, you wouldn't. It's a weird way to talk about that, right? It's a very Debo, I don't know. There are people, definitely people in this chat that have far more granular knowledge on it than I do. That's a good question. Was the murder recorded on cameras? There was part of it. There was something that, Jimbo was there, right? Jimbo was there. That's why he was testifying. Not the Jimbo Marine vet Jimbo over here. 0341 Jimbo. I feel like it was those three, right?
The fire and the burning.
I wonder if Ernie wouldn't beat a lie detector. Honestly, first of all lie detectors are an interrogation tool. No matter how they're being used, it's an interrogation tool. It's meant to intimidate you. They're not admissible. I mean, intel agencies, I've had to take 5 of them. Yeah, 4 or 5 of them. 4. I think. I don't know. Whatever. I had to take a bunch of them. I've taken a bunch of polygraphs for my clearance shit. And they're intimidating. But if you believe what the fuck you're saying, and I believe Ernie I think Ernie believes the lies. I think he'd talk. I don't know. I bet you he could probably beat a poly or come within the, whatever.
You tell you why he did that? Why did he do that?
He said that he had to burn the place because his fingerprints and just to get rid of all the evidence.
So he was trying to get rid of evidence by burning Ronnie King's house.
From the first one to the last one I did, the technology improved. There's going to be a point where, it's going to be very close, but yeah, exactly. If you believe it, if you can sit still and believe it and have no reaction to because it's just about a reaction. You're having a reaction. Then what? I can't tell you the process. I'm not going to tell you the process, but it's looking for a reaction. And if you don't have a reaction to it.
Now, did he say anything about what he had taken from Ronnie King's house to you?
He said there was jewelry. I can't remember exactly the amount of money that he had said he took. I thought it was something like $487 or something he said, but it was jewelry and some old. I think he said he had some old money or something like that.
Old rings.
Yeah.
Did you ever see any jewelry or anything that he had said he had taken from Ronnie King?
I had seen like a fragment or two of it prior or after that. I recalled I'd seen what I thought was it. I can't really be sure if it was really it or not. I know that, he stated that he had the jewelry on him in a black bag. That's
Was the jewelry beaten?
Yes, it was crushed up and beaten at the time I seen it. The pieces I
Did
seen.
he tell you he'd done that, found it that way, or that he'd done that?
No, he done it. I think I'm not sure if there was a ring or had initials or something on it or something that you could still make out some kind of form of. It was a bigger piece of the metal thing that I recall seeing, and I knew because it was a little bitty bag that he had.
Okay.
But I never really got to like sit there and observe it and look through it or nothing like that.
I think our neighbor dog is bark. She likes to bark at Stella. Stella does not give a fuck. She's literally right by the doggy door or whatever, but she's just snoring, not giving a shit. She doesn't care about other dogs that much.
But
that's what I'm saying. If you come to my house, if anybody, pull up, people are always like, pull up, I dare you. I'm like, I'm not trying to dare you. I'll just save you the time. You'll kick my ass. If you're worth a shit, you'll kick my ass. And my dog, if she's outside or in the back room, she's barely gonna fucking even notice. So please don't do that. Just save you the time. You're tougher than me. Cool.
I told you that's what came from Ronnie King.
I don't care.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And it was beaten up jewelry.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you recall telling the detective that Shelby had $60-some on him?
I don't know about $60-some. I think he stated that he had money when we went through Burger King.
So at this point in time, are you telling the detective this statement?
What's that?
Were you telling the detective what you're telling us now?
Yes,
Did you
sir.
tell
Yes,
the
sir. Yes, sir.
detective? At that point,
If you do, and you come in peace and give, also don't come to my house, but like that's just crossing boundaries, right? Big time. I don't answer your emails, so no. Stella loves attention, so if you see me out, fuck yeah, give her belly rubs.
point in time, as you're telling the detective what you're telling us now, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Did Shelby still have these things to your knowledge?
To my knowledge, he did.
Okay. All right. Now,
oh yeah,
you're in Corbin. Let's go back to you being in Corbin with Shelby, okay?
Honestly, she's sleeping so soundly. It's these snores that are, and she's totally on her side. That's when the snores are cute. When she's on her stomach and she's behind me because she's upset I'm still talking at the computer, those are angry snores. She's in cute snore mode.
Okay.
Did you guys ever come into Harlem together
Yes.
after that?
Yes.
And before you'd spoken to the detective?
Yes.
So we were limiting the window when this was, right?
Yes.
Right around that February 25th, 24th period?
24th.
Okay.
The 24th.
Okay, so tell me about coming to Harlem. What was the purpose of that?
He said it was going to be a family day. And he wanted to go and buy, he had a bag of stuff that he left in the car. He said it was a bag of.
Listen to the way he's telling this story versus the way he told about the murder. This sounds more like a normal way you tell stories. He had a bag of something and blah blah blah. It's the way if you're telling the truth, or at least not specifically telling the truth, but if you're just telling a story, that's how you do it. That's the normal way. What's that? Fun family. Oh yeah. Jesus.
Presents that he had for the family. And later on, we found out there wasn't a bag of presents, but he was telling me rules about the game on how you do it and get away with it and And he said, rule number one, don't never be seen, don't never make no stops nowhere. You go straight to the director, to the target and out. And at this whole time, I was trying to change subjects and do everything I could because I knew, I was shy of a doubt. I mean, I knew what was going on. And that pretty much gave me just the look on his face when I would look at him. It was just, and I would just get like these vibes of evil. And that's what I thought, just plain evil. And I was like, I'm going to die. And as we was going through Dayhort, I think it's Dayhort, he stopped. He said, come up here. I'm going to show you something. And I drove him up to Dayhort there, and he stopped. He used the bathroom. He was using the bathroom. But at this time, he's already told me this story. He left the pistol inside the car. And just like I told the detective, I said, I started to grab the pistol myself and shoot him because I knew what he was doing and I know what he was going to do because he'd already been, just letting on hints of what he's wanting to do. And
he was jealous. What's up, Kelly, by the way?
My family, when it comes involved in my family, the things he said that he was going to do and how he's going to start pandemonia and the things that he know how to get away with and do.
He was going to start a pandemonia? He was going to start, hey, everybody. Stonevet's over there making fun of retards. He's going to start a pandemonia.
Dude, I couldn't do that. I couldn't go through that. I couldn't watch my family just be one by one.
It feels
out of this world. Couldn't do it.
As you were there in Dayhort with your brother, were you fearful?
That head roll. Remember when Kaiser did it?
Very scared. I mean, I've been a bounty hunter for, at that time, 12 years. And, I'd seen things before, but nothing like this. And put myself in a situation where I'm in it. When he was out and he was using the bathroom, I really thought he was going to kill me. I really did. Because after he got back in, I said, just make me one promise. And he said, what's that? I said, just promise me if you're going to kill me, you don't shoot me. You give me a fighting chance. And he looked over and he laughed. He said, nah. He said, I couldn't do that. He said, you know too much of that martial arts shit. And I said, yeah. And then I knew then.
Look at that. He did. He looked at him.
He says, you know too much of that martial arts shit.
See, he's looking. He's looking to see. Whoever said that he looks at you, it is one of his. It is. He's trying to see how it's bouncing, how you're receiving that. Because no fucking way Shelby said that shit. Who talks like that except for Ernie?
And I said, yeah, I couldn't give me a fighting chance.
He likes to think that Shelby wouldn't kick the dog shit out of him. He wants people to know that. That's why he's lying about it. His poor little ego, which gets so hurt. By the way, he struck another person. I don't know if I'm saying, where's Katsugi? Oh, Kintsugi. Her? Is it a her? Them? He struck their channel tonight too, because his feelings get hurt. Yeah, that's it, Kelly. Yeah. Am I good or do I need another lie?
And he looked over and he laughed. He said, nah. He said, I couldn't do that. He says, you know too much of that martial arts shit. And I said, yeah. And then I knew then it was.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened after that?
We drove to.
I figured, but I've been wrong.
It was I recall it might have been a Wednesday night because she had church, and as we was going up the driveway, my uncle Bruce stays at my mama's, and he put 3 shells. He turned the chamber and he put 3 shells in the chamber of that pistol and turned it around and locked it in where the first one would actually go off and it went nuts spinning. He put it to where the shell would go off. And I said, what are you doing, Chevrolet? And I started thinking in. I counted 3 shells. My mama.
Yeah. Kelly's a dude. But there's a Jody is a dude. We have 2 Jodys. We have Jody with tits and Jody that loves the dick. 2 Jodys.
Bruce and me. And that was what come to my mind. I knew then something had to be done. So we're going up the hill. I got his mind off something.
Jim Slow. I don't know the guy, but that's a great nickname.
And I was looking at it. I said, what is this bag? Because I knew then something was really, really up. So when I reached back, I think I reached back to try to move the bag or something. And he put the gun down and he went, no. So I was like, kept going because I was drawing his attention off of it. And I kept reaching back like I was going to get that bag. And then when we pulled up and parked, we parked in my, down below the hill there. There's like a little spot right beside my Uncle Joe's. And we parked there and he got out. I said, I'm just going to look this bag up fast. He got out and run. Well, the gun was there. So I got out of the car when he opened that door there and he already had it. He'd already shut the door and got his bag out. And I'd hit the lock button. And he said, no, I need to put this back in. Then I knew he was going for that gun. He was wanting to, but the door was locked and I wasn't doing it. I said, dude, what's wrong with you, man? I said, wait, why are you trying to do that? So I had to kind of start thinking like what a criminal would think like, and just years of experience and knowing how to kind of like deter situations. I kind of start saying, dude, it's the end of the month anyway. Ain't nobody got no damn money. Oh man, you're right. We need to do this. So anyway, we went to my mama's house and my brother tried his best to get her to ride with us to church so we could take her to church. And I said, no. I said, Dub's already coming over and she rides with him. And it was right at church time. And I finally confessed, and I tried to give hints to my uncle what was going on, but Chevrolet would follow me everywhere I go. And I was sitting there like, Bruce. And Bruce was asking some crazy questions. I thought he's getting ready to get killed. Because he was like, well, what are you boys doing up here? There's some reason you're up here. There's some reason that you're up here. Something's going on. And I was sitting there like, you idiot. And I was trying to give him facial expressions to shut up. Because, and you know, I tried to let off numerous hints, but I couldn't. And finally got Chevrolet back out of there. And then we pretty much got him to leave and everything. But when we got back to Harlan, he was chanting. He was like, you know, all these lawyers, you're friends with all these cops. They're your buddies. They're your friends. You know, Russell Allred. You know, Johnny Turner real good. You know, Jeff Brock. You know, Henry Johnson. They've got money. You're going to take me to their house. I said, Chevrolet, I've not been in Harlan over 4 or 5 years, man. I don't know these people no more. I mean, I know them as acquaintances, in which, you know, I do know them, but I don't know where they live and, you know, where their residence or nothing's at. And he's like, yeah, you do too. And he says, all it's going to be is you're going to take me to their houses and we're going to run up and I'm going to knock on doors. So they open the door, I'm going to barge them in and I'm going to take their money, make them give me their money. And he said,
oh, shit. He said exactly what I was saying that I thought. Yeah. So, Ernie, you dipshit, if he was going to do, I'm surprised I sort of guessed that, but I guess it's not that big of a leap. He was going to use Ernie as a decoy because Ernie knows them to go knock on their door and be like, hey, I'll suck your dick for fucking $20. Right. And by the way, I'm not disparaging the guy. That's what was fucking said under oath during court testimony by his sister and his uncle. So, hey, I'll suck your dick for $20. I'm Ernie Shell. And as soon as they do that, then Shelby pushes them in and tat robs him, whatever the fuck. Ernie, you're explaining that Shelby wanted to do this very thing to all of these people, but for some odd reason, totally odd reason, he decided not to use you on the actual one that he ended up fucking doing. It's really weird. JJ took it up. I can't believe the fucking defense didn't just destroy him.
Says, I'm going to kill him, and that's
But I'm not a lawyer.
Said, Shelby, why are you doing this for? What is it? I said, because Shelby at the point when he got out of prison last time, he did not do no drugs or nothing's at. I do know them, but I don't know where they live and where their residence or nothing's at. And he's like, yeah, you do too. And he says, all it's going to be is you're going to take me to their houses and we're going to run up and I'm going to knock on doors. So they open the door, I'm going to barge them in and I'm going to take their money, make them give me their money. And he says, I'm going to kill them. And that's what it was. And I said, Chevrolet, why are you doing this for? What is it? I said, because Chevrolet at the point when he got out of prison last time, he did not do no drugs. And Chevrolet was a real bad drug addict. And he said, he don't do drugs no more. His new high is killing him. And that's what he said. That's exactly what he said.
So who was driving the car?
Me.
You?
Yeah.
At some point, do you start heading out of Harlem?
Yes, sir.
I did not watch his live at all. He is saying he is going to start charging people $150 to be up on their panel. How's that going to, that's going to work as well as his membership thing is going to work. And now he's doing the thing where he's on his fifth false copyright strike this week. And then he makes he clearly has it looks like a silent mod who's taking away comments. Yeah, man. Good luck with your channel. Debo, doesn't it feel that way?
Okay. And
I mean, $150 to be on somebody's panel. Yeah. Hey, I'll go for the cheap price of $100. What an idiot. What a fucking doofus. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's always one part of the show where I just think there's the one part where I'm like, this is where like I'm like, I can again clearly high, like this is bonkers. This is totally bonkers what this is about. This is real life. And this is bonkers. And then there's the other one that's the gold, and that's him charging $150 to be on other people's panels.
when you're heading out of Harlan, does something happen at that point in time? Did you inform the detective?
Yes, sir.
What happened when you're heading out of
There
Harlan?
was a girl with her it looked like about 2-3-year-old son, was walking around. I think she had a Coach purse or some kind of purse because it had the big old C's or something on it. And I think he seen that and he said, "Damn, what a lick." I said, "What do you mean by that?" He said, "Damn, what a lick." I said, "Well, this fool's come to his senses." That's what I was thinking, you know. I just thought it was a big phase and stuff. And it's right at the Huddle House where the lights are at as he's coming out. And, you know, the road that comes around, and there's like the four-way there. And the lights are there. And I was sitting there looking, and I thought.
I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, so he can sue them. Okay. I don't know. How did this tiny little snitch survive prison? But probably by being a little fucking hold my pocket, little fucking blowjob gnome. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know who's doing that too is that No Jumper, and they're going down in flames. I know. Also, good luck. What are you going to sue me for? What damages? Ernie, do you know you have to prove at least 75 grand in damages to you? Did you know that's the threshold, motherfucker? Like, all right. I mean, by all means, do whatever you're going to do. This is not going to get you the governorship, though. JJ was going to sue everybody, too. Oh, did I say? Oh, yeah, he was in jail. Yeah. Welcome to the chat, motherfuckers. Ernie just sued her tonight. Kintsugi. God, what a strong man. This is what strength and professionalism and proficiency. This is what it all looks like. This is what it looks like being at top of your game. 5 copyright strikes in a week, and then saying on your live that you're just doing it to sue people. Yeah. Fucking Big Ern, you got it, man. You're going to hit legendary status. I think you're going to hit legendary status. You've been around for 4 years. It's taken a bit. I don't know. You're nuts.
Oh, there was an undercover call.
And a locale that does not stop fucking producing milk. Gross. But you know what I'm saying.
I'm trying to give you guys a place to come.
I'm opposed to dildos.
All right, let's watch.
Behind me, a couple cars behind me, there's an old gray Crown Victoria, and I was like, well, that's an undercover cop. If anything happens, I can, do something and get attention and then go.
Prolapse throat.
But he rolled the window down, and he said, after he said, "Damn, what a lick," he said, he pointed the gun. I said, "What are you gonna do?" He said, "It's just gonna be pop, pop, pull over." And I said, "What are you gonna do, Shelby? Shoot a try?" He said, "No, it's gonna be pop, pop." He said, "The first one's for the kid." And when he said that, it really, it hit my head hard. It's like, I took oaths and stuff before in the past, and I was like, why the kid? He said, that way I don't have a chance to grow up and go to hell. And
that's a weird. I cannot believe the defense didn't just object the living shit out of this. This is insane that this is all being allowed, like just unchallenged in any kind of way.
As he puts
I know it's not like an argument or a debate, but like there are rules to this shit. But can't you like object? And I don't know. This seems crazy. They would just let him go. I get it. What they're trying to do is let him talk enough to trip up and whatever. But I don't know how they got Shelby, and that's what they wanted. It seems like, and then that's it.
Did you keep driving?
No, yes, I was driving, but it was coming closer. And as he put the weapon, it really, it hit my head hard. It's like, I took oaths and stuff before in the past, and I was like, why the kid? He said, that way I don't have a chance to grow up and go to hell.
I've taken oaths before in my past, he said. This is the third trial of this thing, and it's still this bad.
And
did you keep driving?
No, yes, I was driving, but it was coming closer. And as he put the weapon down, his funny bone was like right on the end of the thing, and he had the pistol. And the girl, I don't know why she didn't move, but she's like, and she could see it. And I seen him lay the hammer back, and I was watching his hand pull that, and I said, I got to do something. And I stomped the gas, and I about got T-boned. I tried to get T-boned. And as we was going up and everything, he was like, man, what'd you do? And he looked at me and said, thank you, brother. And I said, what's wrong with you, you fool? And he's like, man, I can't believe that. And I said, what's going on? And he said, I didn't have enough. He said, I want to thank you, man. He says, I didn't have enough ammunition. There's too many witnesses.
He looks down while he's thinking of it, and then he looks up, and now he is feeling himself. He just said that shit under oath in court against his brother, against his own brother. This is it. It's even if your idea is to trip Ernie up, why would you not object to any of this? Also, look how fucking remember him getting the first responder thing, and he looks down and he gives that little like smirk, like I just got a discount. I just scammed a discount by claiming I was a first responder. It's just how he looks. Dude. God. You think Shelby's going to be thanking him? Thank you, man. Thank you. I was going to mass murder everybody. Thank you, Ernie, for stopping the mass murder. He's a snitch bitch. That's why he's doing what he's doing now with the fucking copyright strikes, because he's a snitch bitch. This is insane. You look like a horrendous piece of shit, Ernie. God damn.
So as we was going back up, we got pulled over on 119. I can't remember the location. There was a roadblock, and Danny Cottle and I can't remember the other
Who's
officers.
Danny Cottle? Who's Danny Cottle?
Danny Cottle was a state trooper.
State trooper. Mm-hmm. So there's a roadblock of state police officers.
Mm-hmm.
Do you approach the roadblock?
Yes, and
were you still driving?
Yes, sir.
Okay, your car?
Yes, sir.
Who was with you?
Shelby.
Okay, and you mentioned Danny Cottle, a state trooper.
Yes, sir.
Why do you mention his name? Was he there?
I've known Danny Cottle for years.
Fuck yeah! Welcome to the chat.
Okay. Did you have an interaction with him?
Yes, sir.
Can you describe that for us?
Well, usually when I approach any kind of roadblock, I had a name for fighting and being a professional boxer. People just wave me through.
Professional. I have a way of fighting being a professional boxer. He just said.
The police say just like, hey man, we just wave you through because they know nothing's there. This time he stuck his head through the window. The window. He's actually stuck his head through there. But before he did, my brother, he said, we're going to get stopped. He rushed back there and got a jacket or something and covered his arms where his tattoos wouldn't be visible. And as he was sitting there, he's like, he had the pistol up under his thigh. I think it was sitting on there up under his thigh, and he had his hand like this up under it. And I guess he had his hand up on the handle. But we pulled up, and I was like, oh my gosh. So when we pulled up and he stuck his head through, and I seen it, Danny. Well, I knew, I was like, okay, cool. He's like, well, hey man, what are you doing? You been fighting again? What are you doing? He said, then he looked over and he said, where you guys coming from? I said, well, we just come from the families. We just come visit the family. And I was trying to give him signals, but it was dark and I couldn't really do nothing about it because, it was right beside him. He was, him, and I just couldn't do it. And then as he motions it's over, but this time I'm about to start sweating, and I'm sitting there holding it in, just from prior training.
No, he's got the 10 or whatever, 5 to 10 fucking desperate fucking heifers like that fucking Renee bitch who the other day, this is how big of a snake pit that they live in. The other day, she was pissed because Ernie purposely cam slipped her, and then she got pissed, so she gave a copyright strike to Ernie's channel. I don't know if she kept it or took it. Probably took it. I guess took it back because you can live stream again. Took the video down, and then now they're friends again. What the fuck is wrong with you dipshits? You don't have to be fucking. Surround yourself with good people, like for real.
And I've had just
what we're too old. This dude is 45. Who knows how old that fucking fat cunt Renee is, right? But she's knocking on death's door with the way she fucking looked. Diabetes is gonna get that bitch in a quick, fast, in a hurry. And fucking, he's 45. Why surround yourself? Why have these kind of people in your life? Why operate the way Ernie operates? It must be taxing to be that dumb and to be that weak.
With interrogations and things. I'm
really?
driving up the road, and he looks over and he says, man,
well, I can be kind of mean on here, calling her the fat cunt that she is, but I really should. That's unfair. I shouldn't say fat cunt. She's a dumb cunt. She is 80-something years old. First of all, if you're 80 years old, what the fuck are you doing on YouTube? Why are you participating in YouTube at 83? My dad's 85. That's my parents' age. That's my parents' age. They don't even have social media at all. They don't give a fuck. Also, they're not fat, big-ass, angry women on YouTube. What are you doing, Renee? Like, for real. I'm not trying to convert anybody. Trust me. I don't want any of those people to fucking come over. Who the fuck needs them? Who the fuck needs them? But Renee, what the fuck is wrong with you? Get a grip on reality.
He said, you really do know all these police officers. I said, this just, comes with territory. And he said, well, you just saved his effing life. And I said, what do you mean by that? He said, I started just to reach down. And he said, I already have a hand down. He said, I started just come up and shoot right across your face. I said, you know what? You probably hit me. And, just trying to get his mind off stuff, just not in particular that, trying to put loved ones in a way of innocent victims. Because, I was thinking, hey, this man, he may still have a heart somewhere. But then he said, no. He said, it wouldn't hurt you. It might have deepened you a little bit.
They're all it deeply flawed and angry people. I mean, I'm flawed. We're all flawed. We're all super flawed. That's why I don't care. I mean, I'm just good, bad, whatever. And like, that's who I am. But like, I got major flaws for sure. But it's that deeply flawed, but also angry. It just creates a fucking snake of a person. It just, that anger, just living life angry is, and as a cheap, scam or shit, it just, man, it just makes you a shitty person. I don't remember either. Any bitch that went on his panel, any dumb coos that fucking gave him money there. It's an umbrella. I don't care to generalize. It's a fact. They're dumb. They're a bunch of dumb coozes over there.
But he said, I started to blow his motherfucking brain. And that's exactly what you said.
Okay.
And he said, you saved his life.
Now, I may have asked you this before, and if so, I apologize, but I have a terrible memory, okay?
Sure.
So the person that you've been with in this car, you
Hey, Catalina,
stated
yeah.
Shelby Shell. Is that
Shelby
correct?
Shell.
And the person that you've stated has told you that they killed Ronnie King, person Shelby Shell. Is that
Shell.
correct? Shelby Shell is your brother, is that
Yes, sir.
right? And one last time, or the first time, is that Shelby Shell, the defendant sitting here in this courtroom?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I have no further questions. Pass the witness.
Yeah, your witness. Yes, I have two questions for you, Mr. Shell. The first one is, why are you a snitch? The second one is,
Why are you gay?
Cross-examination.
look at him with those.
I'll get some water.
Yes. Just a second, she's getting in the water. You can go ahead and start. She can bring it down.
Okay. Just for the record, again, your name's Ernie Shell. Is that Ernest, Earnest? Or
Yes,
without
I
an
spell it different ways. But yes, it's EARNEST.
I'm
And-
opposed to dildos.
What's your date of birth?
12/31/79.
So you're
That's
the
what I
brother?
do, hot shot loads.
Do you share the same father?
Yes, ma'am. Did share the same.
Welcome to the fucking chat. Oh, I know, right? This is nuts. This is fucking crazy. YouTube, the combo of, oh, sorry. First,
I like this woman. She got balls. I like that.
oh yeah, he spelled it wrong. The combo of YouTube and Kentucky has been a fucking godsend of content. Blessing and a curse for Kentucky. If your pussy's dry, and so is your county, Kentucky, KY, Big Ern McHaveaids, Governor 2027. Vote now, vote often.
Same father.
And you mentioned a little bit that you make masks. Are those Jason masks?
Okay, I do want to hear this because she does kind of get at him. I'm sorry. The bottom line is, if you're a woman that's fucking with Ernie, your life is, you got to reevaluate some shit. And I don't mean like hooking up with him. I mean, just even fucking with him. Like just even hanging out with him, giving him money. You're a lost soul. Maybe you can save yourself. Maybe.
Yes, ma'am.
And is that I'm going to ask some questions that you may be like, that's kind of dumb, but we're trying to tell everybody
Yes,
the
ma'am.
background, right?
What kind of mask did you say?
Hockey mask.
What kind of mask?
Hockey.
Jason masks,
Jason
hockey
hockey
masks. That's related to the Friday the 13th movies.
Yes, ma'am.
And you make those for collectors?
Yes, I make.
Oh, their stupidity is not my responsibility. I'm not trying to save a fucking soul from this dude. If you are dumb enough to give this fucking shitbag money, give him all your money. The fuck do I care? Give him all your money. I'm not going to protect you from yourself. If you're that fucking dumb, you deserve to be broke. Fuck you. Fuck them. I'm not. This isn't. We had this with this other guy too. There's not a game of fucking marbles. There's no vote at the end of it. I don't care. We're laughing at you in all of this. If you're stupid enough, if people, not you, Cinnamon, obviously, but if those fucking goddamn stupid coozes over there fucking want to give them money, fuck if I care. I mean, the truth is they make because he's in and out of fighting with them. He straight up called them hoes the other night. And not like in a funny way. He was like pissed off. Yeah, fuck it. I mean, it's content, man. It's all fun. Fuck it. I mean, this dude is bonkers. And then the nice thing is he's been around for so long that you can like deep dive like this. It is Jerry Springer. It's like a deep dive. It's like Jerry Springer deep dive. The Jerry Springer files.
Make them for collectors and the Friday the 13th Hall of Fame.
You know what I'm saying?
The new video game release. I made all the masks for the video game. They used it. I think the mocaps and all the physical actions.
Have you ever used a handle or an online nickname to promote your masks?
Yes, ma'am.
And is the Killer Inside one of the handles that you use?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you made videos about the Killer Inside?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you involved with a horror convention in Knott County?
Yes, ma'am.
We're just look, we're at 2 hours already. Oh wow. I want to share this. So this is that horror. Remember, this is the horror convention that they were talking about. They gave Ernie 10 grand. They gave Ernie 10 grand. And then the next day, the dude bought a Lexus. The next day, they gave Ernie 10 grand for this thing, and the dude bought a Lexus. Look how tiny he is. Look how tiny and insignificant of a dude. He's a short, small-dicked man who scams. But anyway, this is what the lawyer is referring to. I showed it before, but okay, yeah, this one.
So horror and Friday the 13th movies, those are the kind of things that some people would call hobbies, but it's more than just a hobby for you.
Yes, to a point. It was. It's not now.
Okay. Have you ever written a screenplay?
A screenplay?
Like for a movie or a TV show?
No, I've got one coming out.
Okay. What show have you got coming out?
He's got a show coming out.
It's a new slasher film. It's a whole new genre of things.
So a new.
It's nothing to do with Friday the 13th.
Okay, but a new slasher horror type movie.
Yeah.
Are you currently employed outside of your Jason mask business?
I was until this.
Okay. And what was your last employment?
Queen City Railroad.
You mentioned in testimony that you've been a bounty hunter.
Been a bounty hunter.
Okay. Were you licensed?
Yes, ma'am.
And what states do you?
State of Tennessee.
Licensed? Tennessee.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Were you ever a deputy in Tennessee?
No, ma'am. Okay. I was a corrections officer in Tennessee.
Corrections officer.
Chief corrections officer in Sullivan County Community Corrections.
Can you state that county again for the record?
Sullivan County Community Corrections, Kingsport.
So you've never claimed to be a Campbell County Sheriff's deputy?
Lisa, if you ever find it and you feel like emailing it to me, platoonharddrive@gmail.com. If you do, that would be fun as fuck to watch. Thank you. If you do, that would be fun as fuck to watch.
You've never had a Campbell County Sheriff's Deputy ID badge, for example?
Campbell County. No.
Okay. And you don't claim to have ever been a sheriff's deputy in Tennessee or Kentucky?
Never been a sheriff's deputy nowhere.
Have you ever claimed to work for a fugitive recovery team?
I have.
Who do I?
My own fugitive recovery team.
You have your own fugitive recovery?
Pretty much.
Sorry, I talked over it. I went, oh, look at that face. There it is. There she blows. Miss America. There she blows. Kadunk. Gadoosh.
Team.
I've owned my own fugitive recovery team.
You have your own fugitive recovery.
Pretty much, yeah. I don't have no more.
Okay. And did your fugitive recovery team work for a law enforcement agency?
No.
That was your own private
Bail
enterprise?
bonds. No, we just set up our own teams, different bounty hunters. It's licensed. They come together and we team up and we.
What's your license number in Tennessee?
He doesn't. Yeah. Look at that hairline. Look at that hairline. No wonder what you wear. I wear a hat all the time too, but I have thick, gorgeous. My hair is so thick and luxurious. My barber charges me double. Ernie gets half price. Yeah, she's trying to nail it down. She does follow up with this. It's good. She knows where it's going. I just can't believe she didn't do more of this, though.
I don't think I have the card, but you look it up online. So there's an online thing for it. Actually, it might be right here. Oh, that's Texas.
You kind of think if you were taking somebody in to the cops, that you would have some sort of like, yeah, I'm a fugitive recovery or whatever. I'm a bounty hunter card. Spirit Hunter. Is Spirit Hunter in here? He's a retired bounty hunter, an actual one. I wonder if he had to show like a card. I feel like you would have that would be something that you would kind of need handy, right? Or to just know off the top of your head.
My TAP BA number, let's see, at the time was 115-755-099. It was a license number. But I actually have the NPIR, which is the National Producer Insurance Rate number for bail bondsmen. So I actually have one of those, but it was expired in December, my birthday, December 31st, 2018 was the last.
Do you mind if I approach? I just want to see the card.
I don't, oh, you see the
I feel like.
Yeah, I've got it yet. This is my TAP BA. But you'd have to look my other one online.
My TAMP VA?
I don't have yet. The NPIR I don't have.
Do you mind if we make a copy of this?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, me too.
It's
Makes it way easier to. We can bypass. I hate giving him the views.
While we're getting that copy.
Normally, I'm like, I don't care. I give a view, whatever. I hit like on shit. Usually I just do that to fuck with him a bit, but I don't know. With him, I feel like, yeah, fuck it. I can't wait for Archive Live. He's mistaking his own birthday for Halloween. Up, MJ.
You mentioned boxing.
St. Louis and his goddamn self.
You were into wrestling and MMA, but did you say you were a professional boxer also?
I was a professional boxer in Indiana. Had 4 fights. 4 of them.
Is there any licensing for boxers in Indiana?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you have your license?
There's an online license agency. I've not done it in.
You're a professional boxer. What's your thing? I don't have a. Oh, I am one of Todd's longest members. Oh, I gotta cut that. Now I feel like it's an investment into the channel because he's always bound to do something. I'm bored with him right now, but he's good in for me, like chunks. I kind of deep dive on him for a show or two, and then I'm done with him. But yeah, fuck it. Yeah, everything is online for him. Exactly. And again, this is what liars do, because what's he doing? I'm making the claim that I'm military, that I'm a bounty hunter, that I'm a professional boxer, that I'm professional MMA. I'm making these claims. Oh, okay. Can you prove that? Which is what she's doing right now. And he's like, no, it's on you to disprove what I'm saying. Kaiser did the same. First of all, they all do the same shit. All these liars and stolen valor dudes, they all do the same shit. No. It's up to you to prove my claims wrong. And the thing is, they know there's not anything that says no. I mean, the letter from NPRC that said we can find zero evidence this guy is a veteran is about as it's not about, it's as definitive proof that he's not a vet as you can get, as proving a negative. But they know, hey, you got to prove my negative. You got to, prove the negative. And it's like, that's how they get away with some of this shit. But the thing, I don't think this dude doesn't think long term. He's not a strategic guy. He is like a goldfish. It's just whatever's right the fucking front of him, I feel like. Because he's like, imagine the hubris of canceling a membership to a veterans channel, a combat veteran. Imagine the hubris to have the hubris to say, imagine the hubris of canceling a membership to a veterans channel and not saying combat vet. For the new folks,
I'm trying to give you guys a place to come. I mean, can handle it, but it's a lot, and I love it.
All right, let's finish this off.
16 years. Actually,
Is there any licensing for getting that copy?
that's outdated. That's all I have left.
You'd think in a murder trial, you would have your kind of ducks in a row.
While we're getting that copy, you mentioned boxing. I think I thought that you were into wrestling and MMA, but did you say you were a professional boxer also?
I was a professional boxer in Indiana. Had 4 fights. 4-0.
Is there any licensing for boxers in Indiana?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you have your license?
There's an online license agency. I've not done it in 16 years. Actually, it's going to start back here in April. They offered me a professional fight in Knoxville under John Faust, and I was going to be reissued a new license.
But you also do participate in MMA and wrestling?
I'm one of the founders in Kentucky of mixed martial arts.
And did Jimbo Collins or James Collins also participate in that with you?
Yes.
In MMA and wrestling, I guess, to put it simply, were you a good guy or a bad guy?
And MMA and wrestling. In MMA, there's no really a good guy or bad guy. I mean, wrestling is the one that portrays. I've worked both sides.
So you promote and tell stories about the wrestlers and grow your brand. Is that something that you do?
No, I never promoted wrestling.
Okay.
Only MMA. And at the time, it was not called mixed martial arts.
He just said he never promotes wrestling, only MMA. This is after he's got found guilty of fraud after stiffing a bunch of wrestlers on their payment after he set up a fucking show. The founders of MMA in Kentucky. This dude, again, let's see, I do have it somewhere right. Again, he's also claimed to be an engineering technician at Facebook Security. An engineering technician at Facebook Security. When was that, Ernie? When was that? When you were in LA? I mean, there is not, it's crazy. This is they make like, remember like back at, I don't know if they still do these anymore, but remember when they were doing those like true crime kind of podcast deep dive, that what was that, John? There was the guy who claimed to be a doctor. They ended up making like a show about it or something. Like just the lies like this guy. This is insane. This is hilarious. All right, where are we at here? 2 hours, 23 minutes. I guess that's it. But let me just finish it off for completionist sake. And then we'll switch to one more shorter thing, and then I'm out. Then I'm out, bitches.
It was called NHB. No host bar. Reality Fighting Championship was the name of the company when I first done it in Harlan, Kentucky.
And you've promoted in Bluefield, West Virginia also.
Yes, that was a wrestling thing. That was a co-promotions in Bluefield, West Virginia.
And you hired off-duty police officers to do security for your event, correct?
Yes.
And you failed to pay the wrestlers, correct?
Yes.
And those police.
Your Honor, may we approach?
Look at that little smile. Look at that little fucking smile on that dude. He's such a fucking raging douchebag. It's just amazing. It's amazing that those fucking stupid cows over there, do they believe him, or is it that they just think everybody picks on Ernie, and so they're trying to be protective of Ernie because he's a short, small-dicked man, and so they feel bad for the runt, fat, ugly bitches that feel bad for the runt. People don't like us either, Ernie, so we're here to protect you. People are disgusted by the way we look also. There's more. We'll finish it up. I think we saw.
May I say something?
No.
Oh, here we go.
If there's a question, you can respond to it.
Okay. You didn't let me finish
You'll have a chance, I'm sure.
Okay, that's fine.
Now I have some maybe dumb questions, but you're Shelby's brother, so thought I'd ask you while you're here. Do you know where Shelby lived in 2013, thereabouts that February?
In Berea.
Okay. Do you know who he lived with?
He lived with his wife,
Do you know her name?
Laura.
Do you know?
I have no idea. I can't remember.
Shelby at some point.
She's the defense of Shelby's brother. She's the lawyer. She's Shelby's his brother, who he's testifying against, by the way, who he's snitching and testifying against his own brother. It's his lawyer, the defense. They're trying to.
Did you have a romantic relationship with Ronnie King?
With who?
With Ronnie King.
I've never met Ronnie King.
You never met Ronnie King?
Never met Ronnie King.
Oh, okay.
Did you have a romantic relationship with Jimbo Collins?
No.
You've never kissed him?
No.
Look at it. He's like, what the fuck? That's terrible. His uncle testified under oath in the same witness stand, or his sister did, that his uncle testified he's gay for pay, right? Or did his uncle saw them kissing? His uncle saw him and Jimbo kissing, making out with another. Like, if you're gay, cool, but why Jimbo? You know what I mean? Like, I thought like gay dudes like good looking dudes, not dudes that look like a fucking thumb with a chin beard. Okay, we did see this. God damn it. All right, we'll play this one more time here. While I look for something.
Not about me. It's about my followers. You think about that now, right? You think about that. It's not about me, guys. Not about me.
Not at all.
It's about you. They don't want you to believe. Why? I'll tell you why. Because I'm going to bring Summer Wells home. Like I said in the beginning, I don't give up.
But I ain't saying Ernie's involved. I say Ernie was wanting to make a big name for himself. Ernie's always wanting to be something that he can't be. He's always wanting to be a law or want attention. He's even hollered he was a bounty hunter and everything else before, Shibley was type. Anything you ask him to do, he'd do it.
He'd help you, yeah.
Ernie's not too smart.
Yeah, Ernie thinks he's a genius. He just,
yeah.
Ernie.
And
Ernie thinks he's a genius.
You'll find out what he done when he looked all them wrestlers too.
Yeah.
Like he was a big promoter. He act like he was a promoter over wrestling. He had these wrestlers that you see on TV. A whole lot of them coming in here, and like he was promoting them. He was going to pay them to come in to that wrestling outfit they had over there. And they didn't have money to pay them with. He's always been, he's always wanting to be something that he can't be.
That's Kemper. I don't know. People in this community do feel a certain way about certain people. I have no idea where Kemper stands on anything. The other day, he played Jimbo's from Jimbo's channel, and people like, I don't know, it's Jimbo. I don't support Jimbo. Don't know Jimbo. Don't care. All right, let's go a little bit retro and then finish up here. Constance sent it to me, so I'm what is blocked? Fought? What, in here? That's a word? Anyway, okay. Got a couple old school Ernies.
Now, y'all both know I'm the one working right now.
Oh, wait.
See how easy?
I don't know this one. It was Jimbo's side chick. Oh. God damn it, Ernie. Are you teaching martial? Are you teaching the ways of the ninja to the non-nujitsu? Oh. Oh, yeah. I've not seen this. Huh. That's weird. I don't even know what it means. Wait a second. Did he just readjust his knife with this by using the blade? This is fucking hilarious. All right, I guess I just gotta let it finish. Oh, this is too good. This is too good. Who is gonna? I'm so sorry, but this has got to be talked about and broken the fuck down. Who's gonna come in and have you on the ground and is gonna choose to a Judy chop? Holy dog shit! If you are in a fight that has knives, which means it's a lethal fight, like somebody's either getting hurt, seriously hurt, or they're gonna get killed. That's the only reason you would have a fucking knife out. Right? Or a gun. Like, don't pull that motherfucker out if you don't plan to fucking shoot it, right? So, but you got a knife. So you were in a hardcore fucking fight. You wouldn't have a knife out if you didn't fear for your life in some sort of way, right? A dude on the back comes in with a karate chop. A karate chop. It's a fucking, it's an a Judy chop. Now, don't go ninja and anybody that don't need ninja. Oh, I gotta pull that shit. This is, fuck yes, we're going to end on this. This is too good. Too good. Actually, we got some more, but fuck. Shit. Hold on, I missed something. Sorry. How is that a move? What? Why would you not be stabbing him? Why are you, first of all, why are you not punching him in the face right there? If he has your knife, why would he have your knife around his head? Start punching the dog shit out of him with your left. You come at him like this. Who's the good guy in there? He just grabbed the blade of his knife to fix it. Yeah, you're a knife expert. You just grabbed the fucking blade of your fake knife. Ugh, what a bitch. Also, he's just said and he said the other night. This fucking ninja knife guy said the other night that he's an expert at throwing knives. Never throw your knife. I'm just going to tell you right now. You don't have to be a ninja to understand to never throw your weapon. The fuck is going to happen? What literally on a moving target to the point where you gotta, what are you going to kill a standing sentry by chucking a knife? What happens if you miss? Well, now you alerted him. Never throw your knife. If it sticks in him, okay, then what? Now he has your knife. He may be injured, but now he has your weapon. You fucking dipshit. Holy shit. I'm just telling you right now. Whether you carry a gas station knife or a fucking high-end whatever, don't throw your knife. Do not throw your knife. The knives that they show like this shit, they're specifically balanced throwing knives. And they're not weapons. Fucking retard.
Three chicken.
Okay, this is Ernie. I forgot what I put in the queue. This is what we need to go to.
What we're gonna teach you how that, Lauren.
I got new Ernie. This is how well Ernie fucking just did this.
We're gonna teach you in the first episode is a proper stance and a proper kung fu. And you got your judo chop, all right. You got your karate chop, and you got your ninja chop.
Fuck yeah.
Now, what smart thing to do is like when you use a judo chopping, you gotta say it, for you beginners, like a judo chop. Because what you don't want to do is like be a judo chopping and a kung fu kicking, and there goes your leg.
There goes your motherfucking leg.
For one-legged ninja out there.
There's not a calling for a one-legged ninja out there. All right. Okay, let's go back to this. This is Ernie asking if there's a first responders discount, and the real chef's kiss is his look at the camera, like, look at me getting away with it after we just watched him on the stand.
2 fish with them extra shrimp right there.
All right.
Like
all kind of little kitty crumbs, you know what I'm talking about? When you put the crumbs on it, you gotta have them.
All righty. You want
And
it
a
fried
meal.
and coleslaw,
And a
right?
meal like that.
Right.
No coleslaw.
No coleslaw.
coleslaw.
You
Oh,
want
meal.
to coleslaw.
What we get?
You have all things right there at the bottom, plus okra.
Hell's why I don't want no okra. Let's see. We'll get some corn. We'll do.
Is that all for you?
Yeah, you do first responders, right?
We sure do.
Awesome.
See that look? Fuck you, dude. I mean, this is it. He's a low-level scammer. I mean, what's he going to do? Get rich off those fucking ugly fucking cows that support him? He's going to get rich off those bitches? No. He's just a plague on society. Just a fucking consumer. He's just going to be constant low-level. This is douchebaggery. This is straight douchebaggery. This dude was nothing at all what he ever fucking said. The most he's ever been is this arms. He had a license to be an armed security guard for like a year. That's it. That's that. And he's a first responder. God. Right there. There it is. Look at me getting away with it. Look at me. Look at this short, small-dicked man and his little, like, look at me getting away with it. Ernie, you're just a piece of shit human being, dude. And even your dad, even your motherfucking dad said it, which, ouch, buddy. Do I have another one queued up on this? I do not. Let's go back. We'll watch this one. This is what we'll finish off with. This is just too good. This is just great closer. Good of a closer. Look how short and small dicked he is. Trying to teach. This is backyard kid shit. He really is like a psychotic 10-year-old. He's like a fucking psychotic 10-year-old. I just can't. I just fucking love it. Music. I don't know why they put inmate shell at the end here. Ernie Shell Shorts. I'm subscribed to them. They're not great. They're not one of my favorite clippers on this. It'd be great. Okay, we got 73 good motherfuckers here. We're at 2 hours and 41 minutes. I'm gonna maybe we got a couple.
Oh my holy crap. Surveillance does.
I hate those.
But as you see, there's no mods, so you're completely welcome. And there's no hidden mods either. I guess the only thing you cannot do is say or spell FOT, F-O-T. Apparently. I don't even know what the fuck that means. But anyways, if you're here as a surveillance doe.
I'm trying to give you guys a place to come. And they come for me. They're always coming for me. I mean, can handle it, but it's a lot. And I love it.
Check these loads out. This is good loads right here. That's what I do, hot shot load. I drunk so much protein. Oh, I'm opposed to dildos.
We over here at Stone Vet, we support and endorse Big Ern McHaveaids for governor, to be the next governor of KY 2027. If your pussy is dry and so is your county, Kentucky, KY. All right, let's do this. These are not monetized, so fuck it. Here we go. Probably get an 18 and over. But if you're under 18, you probably should be watching this. All right. Later, guys. I appreciate it. Catch you on the flip side.
I want you to take the Frankenstein shit, the deer shit, the green monster, the bling, and the bling bling. And I want you to roll it all into one joint.
Which kills.
We're...
I'm good.
Racist.
No one's ever been brave enough to try that.
One man is. Roll it.
Not feeling super confident about this plan.
We're... Racist.
I'll smoke it with you, bro. We'll go to the loony bin together. I don't give a fuck.